Hello everybody, welcome back to the show.
Flirting with the Ice Queen again.
This is Speak of the Joker, and today we continue Fallout New Vegas Old World Blues. Old World Blues. This may be our last time, may not be our last time. We don't know.
I'm so much.
As we have stated many times, our goal is to visit every single location and do every single available quest, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So, I don't even know what this is. So, This is the main quest, so we're not doing that. We're not doing the main quest. Somehow we've done a good job of knocking off the main quest. So we're not doing that, but we're definitely going to continue influence people. And last time, for whatever reason, we just didn't finish some of the tests. I don't know. So let's talk about our equipment. We have a pretty standard weapon loadout. I still want to try Christine's rifle. We haven't tried that. We've got ammo that's our armor piercing or hollow point, but really barely any of those. So just pretty much normal ammo. And of course, Elijah's LAER has been clearly the best weapons versus Robits, kind of by a lot. So that's really good. And of course, our mainstay laser rifle and our ammo-less laser pistol. And maybe we don't need our 45 right now, but it weighs so little that it's just kind of like, why not? And of course, just the sonic emitter, which is just required to get around. Now, the one thing that's a little I don't love that I'm carrying around is this stealth suit, but we still have to upgrade it. So, oops. I did go ahead and dump off a bunch of my aid. Oh, one thing I did between streams, and I should have waited. You remember that still that I found in the basement of the building, I think the X-17 building, where you could make the things with mushrooms and stuff, and I was like, oh, I'm going to have to get all those ingredients and come back. No, I just have the recipe now, so I can make it. It's called a battle brew. A red mist, I guess that's a visual effect. -1 intelligence, +1 strength, and damage resistance 35. That's huge. Damage resistance 35. I have damage threshold 24. I think damage resistance is just knocks off a straight percentage. So that's huge. I also can make a desert salad. Now check that out. 21 HP for 50 seconds. So, and it weighs 0.2. So we're taking some desert salads. Way better than gecko steak, a gold mantis. I mean, the salad is the most healthiest thing in here. It's only beat by just a few other things. And then the Soylent Greens seem like, honestly, they're just better for selling. I can turn plants into... Oh, sorry, it's not Soylent Green. Sorry, I can turn plants into Salient Green. Soylent Green is of the movie. I watched that movie. Thick red paste is just thin red paste with flour. I made some of those. So I was messing around with some recipes. And so that's 19 over 39 seconds. And again, the salad is not here. The salad is 21 over 15 seconds. So technically, the thick red paste is better. So I'm gonna grab all those. So those are kind of our healing items. I also went around and just made sure that all the upgrades were activated. I waited 4 days. That seems to be the magic number. Waiting 4 days, not in the sync to get everything to reactivate. And I sold things. So that's what we did last time. So let's talk to all the new upgrades and see what they have. I don't think we've upgraded Light Switch 2 yet.
You've been seeing the other...
Can you turn the lights for me? Okay, no. So she's not programmed yet. So we're not doing that one yet. Let's go here.
How can I illuminate you?
Okay, so this...
I certainly can.
This light switch is upgraded, so our only option, although it's not bad... Hey, JM, cool dude. Stream at a different time because of the holidays. Thank you for being here. So our light switch number 1, our options are these smart lights, which is +2 intelligence, +5 repair, and +5 science for 12 hours? Okay. It says after initial exposure. I don't know what that means. Like, is it just one time, or I have to turn it off and turn it back on? I really don't know, but I guess I'll take it.
One time, the Biological Research Station.
Never miss a stream. All right, and then the book chute.
Greetings, citizen.
Now he can. I don't have anything on me, but he can also take like pencils and turn them into lead, and clipboards and turn them into stuff. So that's one upgrade.
You require some additional
Auto dock.
services?
We got a new implant. So let's see that implant. For 20,000 caps, we can get bonus HP and AP from food. 20,000 caps. Let's do it. We've got a billion caps. We don't have a billion caps. We have, well, caps are easy with gambling, exactly. And there's 2 casinos we haven't even hit yet in the game. So we've got 20,000 caps coming to us just from that. So yeah, caps, no big deal. Caps is easy in New Vegas. We still have 170 after I just spent 20. Sierra Madre, we don't have enough luck to beat the Sierra Madre casinos. I tried. Not without my gear, and I couldn't bring my gear, so we actually failed at the Sierra Madre casino. We have 2 strip casinos we still haven't done. So let's see what that actually does. So remember the desert salad? That seems to be the same. Okay, so the numbers that are on the screen are the same for bonus HP and AP. So I don't know. Whatever. We spent 20,000 caps. Hopefully it does something. And then we do have some plants in here that are growing, but I've been picking those. And let's see. What else do we have? Hey, while we're here,
You require some additional...
since it's free, let's go ahead and do a basic physical exam. He'll remove radiation and stuff too. Have I tried Caravan? I did! I tried Caravan for a quest, and I'd like to think that I'm not an idiot, but I could not understand it, and I don't have the patience for it. It seemed horrible. Like real talk. Alright. And then this just changes the gun, and it can do different things. And I'm assuming those different things do great things, but the thing we care about is removing force shields. So there you go. There's a little tour of the base, a little tour of our upgrades. I think that's it. Now, let us continue. We're going to be doing 2 quests pretty much immediately. You like the base? Thank you. We're going to go back to Project X-13 and finish the test. I really thought we did, and honestly, it's a little embarrassing that we didn't. And then we're going to continue upgrading the sink. And then, after we do that, I have no idea how long these things are going to take, but after we do that, we are also going to double check the wiki. Oh, shoot! Well. Seem to be quite a few enemies here. I just spawned on top of 5 scorpions. Okay. So let me take them out, and then I'll finish my thought. Boy, the implant is so overpowered. I know I've said this before, but people online were saying the implant's overpowered, and I was like, okay, I'll get it eventually. And I didn't get it right away. Silly me. There we go. Silly me. Now, yes, that was like 30 shots, so I'm going to be a little bit more discerning with my loot because I think that's scrap metal. Actually, I'm low on scrap metal. I'm trying not to go all the way back to base after every single, 5 seconds. I will also say, though, that I made, I think, 19 weapon repair kits. But it's, crazy how many raw materials there are for weapon repair kits. Oh, JM Cool Dude, I didn't even see that you got first today. Apologies for not acknowledging that. Congratulations on being first. This actually makes you the firstest first that ever firsted in the history of all first today. Top first, best first, number 1 first. There we go. All right. Well, thank you for being first. Okay, and we're gonna take coffee mugs. Oh, I also fun fact. Here, I'll take these clipboards because I'll show you what those do later. I do like that this DLC opened up junk being worth something, where in Fallout 4, junk is worth something. Junk is worth a lot. So this DLC made junk worth it again. So I appreciate that. That's stealth test area number 1. Okay, so for whatever reason, we didn't do all the tests. I again don't know why I missed that. So we're gonna do. NVIDIA just loves. NVIDIA knows when I'm streaming. The only time that ad pops up, I'm on my computer, 12 hours. Ad never pops up. The second I start streaming, it pops up. Does it on purpose. I don't know. I don't even know if y'all can hear that notification, but it drives me nuts. It's the only time it pops up when I'm streaming. It knows. Okay, so this is the quest Project X-13. Let's set that up. Scanning for authorized suit signatures. Oh. Do I have to wear the suit? Well, I'm glad I brought it. No.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Oh, I don't like the suit talking to me. It creeps me out. Oh, that's right. Sorry, that's just the exterior door. That's just the exterior door. Oh boy. Here we go. Okay. Alright, let's go. The music is like, the volume's all over the place. Okay, let's go here. Test selection, here we go. So replay, begin robot compliance test. The what? What, Uncle John? What's up? You gotta get more into the game. You know, do or don't, like whatever. Yeah, if you're enjoying it, definitely play the game. There's definitely games that I've just watched and I've been happy with watching, and there's other games that I'm like, I gotta play that. For this test, you must disable all active robots without being detected. You will need to calibrate the suit's field compliance generator to the proper variance. All security measures are active. A successful run. Ah, man, my nose. Disable all robots without being detected. I don't really know what that means. It's a Tuesday. Oh, that's why you're saying what the. Yes, today is a Tuesday because tomorrow's Christmas Eve, and it was just getting kind of like messy trying to plan. It's my day off, so I'm gonna, do some fun things, and I just didn't want to like rush a stream, and we might end up doing some bonus streams. But yes, I did announce it on the Discord, but I know that is not a foolproof way to inform everybody, especially with no pre-notice. This was a last-minute decision. So this test is actually, this test is disable all the robots, including the ones that are not. Wait, are they disabled from my previous? Oh, no, they're not. I was gonna say, are they disabled from my previous ways through here? No. Your phone told you. Oh, good. You've got the notifications on. Nope. Almost got busted. Okay, so this one is disable the robots, not even like loot a document or something, right? All right. Okay. All right, we're doing okay so far. You hate being sick? Oh, yeah. Same. I was just sick, like, over the weekend. Just didn't feel good. But it was real mild, so I can't complain too much. I mean, I'll complain a little. If you'll have me. Okay, I don't know where the beeper was coming from, but I just channeled my inner Sierra Madre and just kept running. Your reward stipend has been placed in the reward safe next to the terminal. Good job. So this is just what I didn't do last time. Out of just totally missed it. Oh, and we leveled up. Okay. We're getting very close to the point of where we're gonna have to start using console commands to remove speech. Leveling up at this point is kind of pointless. Yeah, yes, agree, 100%. Here, let's go 80. I don't know why. I don't know why. We have what are we 40? What level are we? Sorry, I literally just saw that. Level 45. So we have 46, 48, and 50. And I know the level 51 is like karma related. I'm actually not all that interested in it. So I don't know what perks we want. I might just do intense training. There we go. Now it looks like I've upgraded the suit. Let's see. What does the suit actually say now? 20% sneak speed. Oh. 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 This...
We're very stealthy. Stimpack reserves adequate.
Okay, stop talking. I just realized something. I thought this would stack with our tunnel runner and we would be going so fast. But it's not. Because the tunnel runner is light armor. So we are actually still faster. But, that's a really cool thing. If you wore, 20% sneak speed, 1 perception, 1 agility, plus 25 sneak. Yeah, that's a pretty nice suit. That's right. James Colton wants to know, should I play Fallout 4 tonight? Absolutely. If you're thinking, should I? Then I say yes. And I've got some hot takes brewing for this game. I mean, we're still probably, 5 or 6, at least 6 parts away. No, like close 8 parts away. We're 8 parts away from this game being over. I'm just estimating. And I've got some hot takes that I think some people are not gonna like. But I really enjoyed Fallout 4, and it's not for the story and the writing, but I don't know. I got some hot takes. Uncle John says, any way you play Fallout 4, it's a win. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so let's just make sure. Well, there we go. All right. Well, that was that was a very easy quest. It's just a little unfortunate that we didn't do it last time. Oh, jeez, there's hair on my face. Okay, and now I'm gonna do this little thing that we do. Oh no, we did this last time where we checked. All right. So officially, the Project X-13 quest is done. I don't really have a need for the stealth suit, but I have a need to collect things. So let's go back to influencing people, which is find the upgrades to the sink, and let's keep going. Let's keep going with that. Oh. I guess there's something here that I haven't already collected. You have all the DLCs. Which one should you do first? Oh, I never really thought about DLC order. Maybe I should have. Let me think about that. Okay, one caveat. I think the Nuka world. How do I get to the where? Like what? Actually, is this in the testing area? The Nuka world DLC is very specific, so I guess what I would say is depending on what you want to do there, it might change the order you do it in, because I don't know if I want to do. You hate Raider route. Okay. Well, then I think you're fine, because I would say if you wanted to go the Raider route, you would need to. I would say probably do that one early, because then you would have the longest benefit of reshaping the world. Oh, there's one of the proximity detectors. That's funny. Didn't see that at all. I would really like to know what upgrade I am about to get while I'm up here. It must be on that computer, and I missed it, and I feel very silly now. All right, let's get out of here. Again. Yeah, I think Uncle John, I think your order is not bad. I'm just trying to think if I have a counter argument. I don't think I have a counter argument. It seems like a perfectly good order. Far Harbor, midway through, Automatron towards the end, and Nuka World last. Yeah. But I would say if you like the Raider route, which it sounds like you're not super into, but if you did like the Raider route, so for other people, then I would say do that one first. But yeah, it's going to ruin your settlements. It's going to ruin a lot of things. But I don't know. If you're a Raider, then do it, right? Testing Area A review. Okay. What the hell? I feel like a crazy person? Oh, nope. I'm in the wrong spot. There is so much freaking loot in here. I really would like to get this upgrade. Okay, there we go. It's got to be here, right? Field gun prototype. We've suggested creating a capacitance module capable of emitting focus, blah, blah, blah. Sonic. Suggestion! Ton of exponents, loop, fixtures halfway missed, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, we got an upgrade to the gun. For some reason, that triggered this quest to get an upgrade. Well, this is what we were looking for last time, and I couldn't find it. So this holotape contains an upgrade for the sync to make the gun a little bit better. Okay, great. Now, officially, although it sure took some time, we got all the upgrades here. And we are done with this room, and we never need to come back. How do I get out of here? That's a separate question. I get lost very easily. Probably follow this big red exit sign. What do you think? Now, there is a decent chance of robots attacking, although they attacked last time. So they might not attack again. But our suit is fully upgraded now, so there's a chance that they will use this opportunity to attack. And you all remember this? That's my little loot stash. Okay. Alright. Robots might be here. We're gonna save. Okay, and we are continuing the quest Influence People. I just real briefly, I'm gonna just come back here and drop off the stealth suit. It just weighs so much that I don't want to walk around with it. It's a really cool thing, but it's just, yeah, we're not going to wear it, and it weighs 25, which as a percentage is a really large amount of our of our situation here. See, look at that. I have 30 weapon repair kits. Isn't that crazy? Okay. And while we're here,
might I be of service?
Yes, I would like to buy some things. So we just also got the upgrade for the gun, and because I'm a completionist, we're gonna buy that right now. I wish I had things to sell. Actually, is the cattle prod might be considered a unique weapon, in which case that I don't want to sell it. We might just be actually out 3,000 cat, which just makes me feel sick to my stomach. Absolutely sick to my stomach. Well, we'll work it back between streams. All right. I know we haven't been out of the base very long here, but we're gonna just do this real quick. And also just I'm looking at the ad clock and whatnot. We're gonna run an ad right now, while I'm just wrapping this up, and then it'll be done when we go out for the fun stuff. Increases weapon fire rate. You know, after all the mods, this thing might be halfway decent, but I don't know. I don't meet the strength requirement, so I think that's part of it. I thought the strength requirement just impacted your ability to like aim, but maybe it also affects damage. I don't know. It just seems kind of weak, even though it's like 400 DPS. To be fair, though, I haven't used it in a long while. Okay. We do have a few more things to drop off that we just picked up. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me show you this. Here, I don't know if I have any toasters, but let me show you that. I got some toasters for you. This also counts cameras, so just check that out. Microfusion cells, energy cells. Perfect. And then here, take whatever you want. So he's gonna process dishes. 2 coffee mugs. That equals 4 Wonder Glue. 6 empty syringes. I had like 5,000 caps in empty syringes. And then, sorry, can you make me some electronic components? And he'll just every 24 hours give me 50 microfusion cells. Like, thanks, bro. And then I will do the book chute.
Greetings, citizen.
I have some seditious material for you to process. So he can do books. So it takes the pre-war books and gives me blank books. That's like literally what it does.
Fantastic.
And then now I can process pencils to get lead. 4 pencils removed. Like, the hardest part is primers. So,
greetings, citizen.
You know, lead's not that bad. And now clipboards. Clipboards are actually the kind of good one. I think I only have 2 on me, but watch this. Clipboards are actually surprisingly good. So 1 clipboard removed, 2 clipboards removed, 3 clipboards removed. Okay. 3 duct tape. Scrap metal. Isn't that pretty good? A clipboard turns into duct tape and scrap metal? Like, now we're talking. It feels a little bit like some of these ideas, you know, later went into, why do I have 10 bomb collars on me? Boy, that's a lot of weight. How long have I been carrying those around? But it kind of felt like that went into Fallout 4 a little bit. I don't know if they got it exactly from that, but either way, it kind of gives you something to like grab junk with, and if you're a junk grabber like me, then it actually feels kind of good. Like, hey, I grabbed a bunch of junk and now I can get raw materials. Like, that's kind of nice. Because this game doesn't have that out before this DLC. Okay. So there we go. So quick little detour back to the base, and then let's go ahead and save. And now let's continue on. So the quest we are still in the progress of is influencing people, which is find the upgrades to the Sync's auto dock. And it wants to take us to the Z14 Pepsinae DNA splicing lab. It says we've been here. I'm going to assume, well, it says we've been close enough to trigger it. I don't know that we have been here. But if we have been here, I clearly missed something. Oh, shoot. I still have yet to test Christine's rifle. Do we see any enemies that I could plink off? The only time I don't see enemies is... Oh, there we go. Well, this is the horrible time for this rifle. Well, we're going to test this rifle in a suboptimal situation here. Yeah, I don't know. It's not a good situation for a Cazador. Oh! Hold on! DNA Avenging perk granted. Studying the abominations created the Big MT has granted you damage bonus 10% against Cazadors. Well, and we have the implant that gives us 10%. So we're doing pretty well against Cazadors. I'll take that all day long. Oh, is it literally just kill 2 Cazadors and you get that? Alright, well that's a cool perk to get. I'll take it. We hate the Cazadors. The Explorer perk make it hard to tell now. Well, yes, and also if it's highlighted, then technically I've been there, because like Hazmat testing ground I haven't been to. So, all right, let's go into the Z14 lab. But also, I'm just like triggering things so often that I also don't really know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, let me just check real quick. Okay. All right, let's go. We just tried a quarter pounder for the first time and it was good. Tell me more. Say more about that sentence. Let's do stim packs. 5 stim packs. So good. Coffee mug. Oh, we're up. Take those drained energy cells all day. So, I feel like I have not been in this room. Like, this is McDonald's? I don't know if you can hear it under the music, but there is clearly wings flapping. So let's pull out our Cazador killer. Because I think these dead, chewed up human bodies, super gross by the way, I think these are victims of Cazadors. Victims of themselves, in a way. Yeah! Come on. Okay, sorry. Whew. Wasn't trying to be dramatic, but I'm looking at the radar. See, you all can't see the radar because I'm blocking it, but here we go. Let me just... see that red dot? That red dot wasn't there. So, I could hear him, but I'm watching that, and so he came wherever he came from. I think it was a trigger, and he rushed over here.
Emotional damage!
Yes, thank you. Thank you for playing that. Alright, I am probably going to get stung. No? Ooh, I didn't get stung. Oh, if I kill 2 more, it said, according to that little perk, then I'll get another level of this. See, I can hear them, but there's 0 red on my radar. You can't see it. I understand that. You're all equally in the dark here. Okay, you know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of being scared. We're gonna pull out our best gun. Did I repair this? Oh, how did I forget to repair my main gun? Shoot. Did I not repair everything? Oh, I guess I didn't repair everything. I made 30 freaking weapon repair kits, and then I didn't even repair everything. See, my theory is they're gonna trigger on us. Yeah, see? They're gonna trigger on us. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm an idiot. Like, I don't know what this game does. I know what they're doing. Implant. Now what? Boom. No fear. Except for the terrible fear that I have. As far as I know, they can't open doors. Laser rifle. Oh, gross. I'll take that all day long. Thank you. I kind of wonder how he died with the laser rifle. Oh, no. He got poisoned. Yeah, he got poisoned. That's how he died. Fallout 4 gets a huge update if you didn't know. Yeah, the Anniversary Edition, was there more to that? Because I kind of tuned out after that. I've kind of always wanted to do, I don't know if it's like a... I don't know if it's a special or like a bonus or something like that, but I've always wanted to go back with my main character and do like a little bit of a, like a, hey, how's the world different after the fact? Meet clone Sean, stuff like that. This guy was in here collecting Cazador eggs. The reason I say he's collecting Cazador eggs and not that this is a nest is, first of all, I don't think that's how their nests look, but secondly, the door is shut, and I still don't think they can open doors. Oh, Uncle John says, oh, we know, painfully. Yeah. The update, painfully, the update, yes. Now, at least one of these guys is... Now I'm seeing red on the radar. There's an enemy in there and in there. And when I kill this guy, I think I get another perk. So let's see what happens. Boy, assuming I kill this guy. Okay, there we go. Okay, hold on. Further studying the abominations created by the Big Empty has granted you an additional 10% bonus damage against Cazadors. I keep getting 10% damage versus Cazadors, and they keep not dying. So I had, it's 24 shots in a cartridge or whatever measurement they have, and I had 8 left. So yeah, they took 16 shots to kill him, and some of that was with VATS. Okay, so he's in this one. Thought he was in this one. Take that duct tape all day long. Yeah, this is just absolutely horrifying. If this game was newer, I think I'd be actually quite disgusted. Well, that's an interesting place you're in. Oh, almost like you're trying to ambush me. Good thing I have 10 perception. Now, just for the record, if they hit us, we'll be okay. They have a very, very strong poison. Oh yeah, so if I kill 5 now, I get the next upgrade. I don't know how many are in here, but I hope I get it. Cazadors are the worst. Yeah. Alright. I was kind of expecting like 2 or 3 to jump at me. Specimen 73. Okay, that's an actual named one. All right. So I had not been in this building before, for the record. Oh, great, another implant. The implants are insanely expensive, but there's no limit to how many you can get, so it's like, why not? Atomic Valence Tri-Radial Oscillator. Is that the one I'm literally wearing? Oh, it is. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I'll put that back in my collection. We're gonna pick up the implant last, just because I don't know. Like, I don't know what all is gonna happen, honestly. Take that scientist glove. Sometimes things trigger on loot, so I'm just being cautious. We're looting too much. Remember how I said I was not going to loot so much so I didn't have to travel back to the base as much? And that was a lie. Yep, new implant. Here we go. Implant M5 officially looted. Let's see what it does. I don't think it's going to tell us what it does, but we're going to get it. We love implants. Holotype contains implant. Okay. Great. So that may be the last one with influencing people. I think we have to turn it in to find out. Oh, there we go. Yep. We completed finding all the upgrades. I am going to, just full transparency, I'm going to pop on that wiki and just make sure. I need therapy for the looting addiction? Yeah, true. True statement. Well, if I can find where 4 more Cazadors are, I can get another upgrade. I wouldn't mind. Okay. Is there... Okay, let's... Oh, no, never mind. The quest updated. We are not done with influencing people. Sorry, we are now continuing influencing people. That's wild. So, yeah, no, we're still going. Okay, so instead of continuing this quest, which we will absolutely will do, we're going to take a quick detour to the Hazmat testing ground. Just because I've never been there. So let's head over there. We're going to pull out Christine's rifle, a rifle that I continue to want to use and continue to forget to equip. Just based on the layout, I think I'm going to take the tracks. At least I'll take the tracks for a little bit. I'm a little unnerved by the lack of enemies I see. I know that is such a weird thing to say, but I guess, I mean, I have been just taking out enemies constantly. Great, our implants refresh. We have never run out of implant. It just seems like sometimes I step outside and there's 100 enemies. And then other times like this, I'm just walking around. No enemies. Where are you at, Dr. Morbius? I wonder if it has something to do with the amount that I've progressed in the quest. Okay, well, let's test Christine's rifle. I see some lobotomites over here. This is pretty far shot for us, and we don't meet the strength requirement by 1, I believe. Although by 2 normally. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's nice. We're one-shot in lobotomites? I think we need to get a sneak critical to do it, but still. Hey, even if it's 4 shots, that's less than a laser rifle. Wow, and it's silenced. Yeah, welcome, Frog Guy. Yeah, happy holidays right back at you. So it's damage 73, DPS 165. DPS doesn't matter as much as a sniper rifle. 73. Bonus critical damage, bonus critical chance. And this is damage, I guess, like about the same. Or no, because it's by 3, so a little bit less. Yeah, I think the stats don't necessarily tell the tale because of the bonuses. The bonuses that aren't fully factored in. Okay. I mean, either way, I'm very impressed. I'm very happy with that. Oh. Keep going. Oh, I should have let myself get blown up. I've been wanting to try my new ability, which is 25 damage resistance versus explosions. It's a weird thing to say. I want to try to get blown up and see what happens, but I mean, I got a whole perk for it. Okay. I just feel like the second I hit the ground, I'm going to be surrounded by enemies, but yeah, serious lack of enemies. Oh, what's down here? Oh, this looks cool. You've been thinking about playing through Elden Ring over the holiday break and considering streaming it. So don't just rage quit again. Tell me, Fry Guy, how far you gotten. If you play, I will do my best to lurk. I might be out of town. Although the weather in California, y'all. First of all, we're a little soft here in California when it comes to weather. I'll be fully transparent. I'm not even. That doesn't even hurt my feelings. That being said, we've got snow coming, we got rain coming, we got flooding in Southern California, snow in Northern California. It's all kind of crazy. I'd like to see you play. I have watched with my eyeballs about an hour of Elden Ring, and I've played 0. You're apparently not very far in. It was frustrating because you lost 10k souls and have no idea how to upgrade and running everything in it slow. Somebody told me one time when I played Dark Souls that half the difficulty of the game is that it just doesn't explain anything, and I found that to be very annoying because then one of my friends, Spooky Joe, was like, "Oh, here's how you target an enemy. Here's what these swords do. Here's what these stats do," and I was like, "Oh, that completely changes the game." Just knowing that. That was weird that it just didn't tell me. So that's annoying. So yeah, I think I agree. Is there a creature in that? Apparently, it's really easy to walk past the tutorial. So Elden Ring has a tutorial. So that's something, because I don't think Dark Souls did. Or maybe it did and I messed that up too. I got to the point in Dark Souls, because I did play Dark Souls. I got to the point where I just kept repeating the same area over and over that I had figured out that I could kill. And the rewards kept getting lower and lower, which is obviously the point. Like, duh. But, and then the second I went to another area, and I was like, this is, I just wasn't enjoying it. So if you're not enjoying it, what's the point, right? Is this guy going to attack us, or is this guy a suit that we can loot and we're going to be pretty awesome? Take your bets. Activate Hazmat Suit Containment Unit. Yeah, boy, this feels ripe for an ambush, doesn't it? Like we're at the bottom of a pit. All right, let's just check our angles. What's our fastest way out of here? Can we go out of here? Okay, so we can go out here. Okay, all right. Let's pull up something a little more appropriate for close range. All right, I'm ready. The Hazmat Suit Containment Unit requires a security code to disable the force field. Are you kidding me with that? Okay, let's make a note to come back here when we have a security code. You played through Dark Souls 2 and 3, but watched a walkthrough guide and basically just did the same thing they did. It was still challenging though. Yeah, I mean, I had a friend standing over my shoulder coaching me, and it was still difficult. You know, I'm just all about maximizing the fun. So if a walkthrough helps you have fun, like right now I'm pulling things up on the wiki, which, you know, we weren't really doing outside of this game. So yeah, I think I'm totally on board. Okay, folks, where are we gonna go next? All right, let's go to the, I don't know how to pronounce that, but we're gonna go there. I'm actually gonna run there. I want to spend a little bit more time outside.
Attempt to breach the Big Mountain force fields. Doing so could allow dangerous ideas and/or creatures having those ideas to escape.
Yeah, we're gonna run outside a little just because there's probably some loot and some other things that I just haven't quite gotten. Wow! Speaking of that, combat armor just in a random locker with a bunch of other stuff? Okay. I can repair the stealth suit with that if I so choose to. I like how the toxic waste barely does any damage to us. Oh, and another combat armor. Okay, now it's just getting kind of weird. All these lockers have combat armor in them? Combat armor is rather heavy, so I might be... Even though I just said, oh, I'm going to walk there, I might have to pop back to the base just to offload my equipment. Yeah, so definitely some... There we go. Oh, wow. That is... I really like this gun. So definitely some creatures don't respawn. Or at least respawn slow. Oh, man. Can I talk about how much I really like Christine's rifle? We haven't used any sniper rifles this game, and so I don't know if it's... I don't know if it's because I just haven't been using them, so I didn't realize how good they were, or if it's really, really that good. But boy, both of those shots were quite satisfying. When you first played Dark Souls 2, apparently you took the wrong turn and went to hard difficulty area. Okay, so funny that you say that, Frag Guy. That was the one advice Spooky Joe told me. He was like, hey, just so you know. He's like, check this game out. I love it. Let me know what you think, blah, blah, blah. But he told me don't go that path. Like, he told me specifically exactly what happened to you. And he was like, it's really common. All right. So that guy triggered on us, so we're not getting the sneak attack criticals. Still not bad. Still not bad. Take that shish kebab. That's good selling right there. Take that patient gown for me. Yeah, you got frustrated because it was so hard and you gave up. Later you came back watching the walkthrough. Yeah, that's... Yeah, and from what people have said, and I generally think people are probably correct, what people have said is that just Elden Ring is like the best of the Dark Souls. So if you like Dark Souls, then you're going to love Elden Ring kind of thing. And if you're mediocre on Dark Souls, then you're going to like Elden Ring. I don't know. I don't know if those things are true, but I hated Dark Souls. So for me, it's not even close. I actually just hated it. Okay, I see a bunch of red on the map over here to my right and straight. We are actually... well, maybe we'll go out of order here. I want to take out these enemies. Boy, if I could get a ladder to on top of this building, I'm sure that would be great. Made it past all these giants that one-shot you? Oh, boy. Yeah, I didn't... Oh! This is not the right gun for that, but... Yeah, I figured that was not the right gun for that. Okay, alright, well, that's okay, because let's say we got Implant GRXs, and we've got a million anti-poisons. How did this gun not have full ammo? That was annoying. I guess it charges from 0 when you equip it. Wow. We got hit. Okay, we are a little, just a smidgen in trouble, so we're going to pull out our laser rifle. We're going to go over here, and we're going to eat a... We're going to eat a thick red paste. You know, the getting rid of the implant perk is the best perk I ever got. Getting rid of the implant perk was the best perk I ever got. I really do believe that. I would have been dead 3 times over on that fight. Okay, we are actually almost full health from that thick red paste, which is pretty impressive. And so I do, in fact, want to test something. Oh, I missed. Oh, 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 he's getting away. Oh! So these guys respawned pretty quick, didn't they? Well, they're kind of ruining my test. I wanted to test something. Alright. Let's take them out. Yeah, I think Christine's rifle's at range better than laser rifle. This is not bad, though. Don't get me wrong. Since he triggered and, you know, we're not getting criticals, that was not bad. Okay, here's what we're going to test. Let's test our ability to withstand an explosion. Wow! That really did... Look at that, we're half health. That really did make a difference. That guy's got a huge gun. Alright, let's heal ourselves up. Because I did sort of blow myself up still, but yeah, I'm very excited about having that perk, the damage resistance perk. That was a good test. So we're not going to get sneak attack critical on him because we're in caution. Oh boy, okay. Somebody's pacing. So this rifle is also silenced. So, oh, okay. Some of those were just bad shots.
Geometrically. Do you hear me, think tank?
Okay. Some of those were me. Some of those were the game, but most of those were me. I could survive it blowing me up. Alright. Pretty sure headshots do more damage. Yeah, the plan is to visit every single location, so we're absolutely... you know what? I'm not going to pick up the heavy incinerator. I just don't care. We're looting like crazy. So here we are. Let's do the Z43 Innovative Toxin Plant. This plant... Oh, there's actually green stuff coming out. That's exciting because this game, up until this point, hasn't had a lot of a lot of radiation and stuff like that. So we've been pretty lucky. I'm guessing this place is going... I hope there's terminals and stuff, because the game... They have a lot of dialogue, but not a lot of terminals, I've noticed. So I'm hoping that we get some information, because I think these are the people who sold the poisonous plants, or not the poisonous plants, sorry, the poison toxin to the Sierra Madre. Okay, let's do Rad Away and a Rad X. We only have 51 Rad X, so we need to be careful. Just kidding. You say gameplay-wise, Elden Ring's a downgrade because of adding looting and crafting. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Like, you want the straight, like, battle game, and they kind of made it more open-worldy with crafting and stuff. That sniper sure does have the same impact you would expect a sniper rifle to have. Yeah, Uncle John, it's very satisfying. Yeah, they don't respond to being shot as violently as Fallout 4. Fallout 4 has some really good gun mechanics. I should probably switch guns. Now I know this gun takes a second to charge. I guess I didn't realize that. Alright, I'm not in here to loot every possible thing. Okay, I see one red dot. Okay, it's a trauma harness, so we'll try to sneak up on him. Corrosive glove. Okay. I don't know if you believe me or not, but the second I was reaching my finger towards E, I was like, wait! They're going to ambush me the second I pick this up. And I didn't. I was going to put down some mines because welcome to this game. So here they are. All right. We killed him in vats, so we get some of our AP back. Boy, I keep forgetting that these guys can use stim packs. So the ones without helmets, they actually do seem to die faster, which would make sense. As long as they don't throw grenades at me, I'm okay. So I have enough damage threshold, I guess, that he's barely hitting me. See? They're barely doing damage. Okay, that guy might. What a weird little area I've found myself in. Oh. I thought I had a plasma grenade. Oh, yeah, I do have a plasma grenade. That was a terrible throw. Alright, the heavy incinerator is actually a little bit scarier. Alright. One more guy. One more guy. Take a sip. Mmm. Oh, not one more guy. Many more guys. I shot the gun right up in his hand, though. That's pretty cool. Alright. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed that I knew an ambush was coming and I didn't give myself the opportunity to prepare for it. Okay, the guys with the plasma rifle, he's actually doing damage. I don't know what that big white flash is. That's also doing damage. So, it's time to use the implant. The implant's totally overpowered. Absolutely overpowered. Which is my favorite thing. Oh, I've trapped myself in the corner. I'm just gonna keep picking you off. How many more are gonna spawn once I take you out? And why did he take so many shots? Like, real talk, why did he take so many shots? Alright, I'm gonna pick up the incinerator for now because there's gonna be some other stuff and I might be combining some of these things. Oh, he was shooting me with a Gauss rifle. I don't have that. Did my camera crash? Uncle John, that's embarrassing. I hit the button and I forgot to turn it back on. Boy, that's been like 3 or 4 minutes, right? Sorry. It's okay. Some people would probably prefer it that way. All right, we'll loot this. There's a unique Gauss rifle in the game, and I don't think I have it. So, okay, well, that's interesting. Is it Goth or Gaust? I feel like I'm saying it wrong both ways. Everything but the ashtray, really. Alright, well, thank you for letting me know. I was so enthralled in the fight that I wasn't looking. Okay. So that's what that big white flash was, by the way. It's the Gauss rifle. We've got 1 million weapon repair kits, so I might do that. Let's see what we can repair here. I'm gonna eat one of those. What can plasma caster? Yep, eat one of those. I figured that would do that. Shish kebab I can't repair with anything, but it doesn't weigh very much. The corrosive glove, let's see. So this must be a unique item. Critical acid damage, the corrosive glove. So I'll repair that with the science. That'll be fine. Elijah's rifle with the Gauss rifle. Broken items can't be equipped, but you have to equip an item to repair it with the weapon repair kit. Thank you, Fry Guy. Thank you. For the pronunciation tip. Okay. Well. Yeah, alright. Well, I kind of want to just see how good this is. Let's see if I can pick up some loot to repair it with. Alright, sorry, I think I saw something back here. Yeah, we want to loot. Oh yeah, look at that. Drain microfusion cells? Yes, please. I can turn every 4 of you into something really good. Wow, yeah. So I think I'm ahead on ammo for this stream so far with everything I just picked up, which is pretty good. What? Is there something else here? Nah, alright, I'm good. Okay, anything else here? Tool cabinet. So there's a hole upstairs, which is interesting because that seems like that would have been a good place for me to go to not get ambushed. Oh, and we get 5 stim packs all day long with the 5 stim packs. All right, we love this place. I was hoping for some terminals. I mentioned this right before I walked in here, but the lack of terminals is interesting because in the main wasteland, I started to complain, and I realized the hypocrisy. I'll acknowledge that. I'll join in with you on this discussion of my hypocrisy. In the main game, I started sort of complaining that there's just like too much. There's too much that they put into the terminals when sometimes they could, you know, really show us. Here, let's plasma caster waste 20. That's right there. That's right there. A pretty big deal. And now here I am. You always say Gauss rhyming with house. And then here we are. I'm wanting a terminal because I feel like I'm not getting the information that the game has to offer. Hey, there we go. Plasma rifle. I knew I was going to be able to repair it with something. Okay, damage 141, DPS 493. Okay. Oh, it shoots 5 at a time. Okay, I was very confused why it said 5. For 5 shots, that actually doesn't do very much damage unless that's each bullet. Hey, a terminal. That's exactly what I've been asking for this whole time. We don't meet the strength requirement. Oh, look at this. Look at this. The game is taunting us. It's got a catwalk and then something we can bonk our head onto. You know, it's a happy little accident, because I wanted to loot down here. You know there was 0% chance I was gonna make that jump. We all know that. That's why it was there. We're gonna get it this time. Oh, 0% chance. Is that the same as a railgun? I think so. I mean, I think, like, that's what they're going for. Did you see that? Like, super shot forward? A greasy toolbox. This is a unique toolbox. Why is there a unique toolbox in here? Yeah, they make this a little challenging to get to. Obviously not impossible. And then there's a greasy toolbox. Is it greasy because there's junk food in it? Is that just like somebody took the time to make that? Did I like unlock some like speed running thing or something? Like jump, crouch, crouch. Jump, crouch, crouch. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. Alright, let's read this terminal. Requisition ordered chemical suits. Got word today that there was a chemical leak at the Sierra Madre. Sinclair was on the phone to ask for more help from the think tank execs. So they're sending him the prototype chemical suits to protect the villa workers. Looks like they're following up with an experiment with another experiment. The whole process creeps me out. Boy, the scientists are they were really evil. Is this DLC going to end with me killing them all? And if so, do I not feel bad about that? Like, they literally use science to experiment on people pretty openly. And everybody here knew that too, and they didn't stop them. Let's finish this. They're monitoring the Sierra Madre and examining the results. I don't think Sinclair even knows what he's really paid for. Yeah, he also paid for it too. To be the guinea pigs like the little Yangtze Chinese. Oh yeah, the internment camp, or the concentration camp in this case. Maybe it'd be merciful if war didn't break out. Put an end to this chain of horrors. Frat Guy has redeemed a Mr. Rogers quote of the day. Let's check it out. We're reading from our good pile, and let's see if it makes it into the great pile. When a baby is born, its parents... Oh, it's a long one. When a baby is born, its parents often feel that they would like to give that baby a perfect life. It's a very natural feeling, but of course not a very realistic one. Especially if perfection to those parents mean no trouble, no tears, no fights, and constantly providing for every need for every minute. All right. It is a good quote. It's a good thing to remember. You can't give your baby a perfect life. But it's not a keeper. It's not pithy enough. Thank you for redeeming the quote. Is that it? Is that literally it on the terminal? Yeah, I just saw one of those chemical suits, so that's why I was kind of like, oh. Alright. Let's see if there's one more terminal in here. That needs work. It's a little long. It's a little wordy. They can't all be perfect. Huh. Oh, what was that? We are the master looter here. Okay, that might be it. Just double check everywhere. Feels like not it, but... There's like a safe that's open. Can't target these computers. Can't target these switches. I hope I didn't just get stuck. No. Missed that. Shocking how often I miss loot. Okay. Well. And as we've been doing lately, we're going to pull up the wiki and we're just going to see any notable loot here at the Z43 Innovative Toxin Implant. Let's see, notable loot. We're only doing this because we're just really trying to explore the heck out of this place. 1 corrosive glove. Exactly. Hazmat pod security code. Oh, wow. Look, it is literally right here. Well, right there. Hazmat pod security code. It says, Hazmat pod security code if one doesn't have the sonic... Oh, wait, could I have just shot? It's literally right there in my field of view. And then what else we got? So it looks like I could have used the upgraded sonic emitter to displace that field, and now I feel very silly because of course I can. Consider amount of drained ammo cells, and then throwing axe near large pipe. Okay, we actually got everything. I do want to try this Gauss rifle. The fact that it shoots 5 makes me think, even if it one-shot... Let's put it this way. It has to one-shot everything for 5 ammo to be worth it. Because Christine's rifle is one-shotting many things.
Scorpions will soon conquer the crater. It's just that this is a big place, so it's hard to conquer everything.
Okay. We are gonna do the quickest... Oh. Well, let me fast travel. Enemies are near, even though I'm hidden. That seems kind of annoying. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to trigger the location we're going to next. And then we're going to fast travel back to the base for the quickest of resets. Quickest of resets at the base. I wouldn't mind sniping a lobotomite just to see what'll happen. Okay. All right, quick pop back to the base. Yeah, I do want to test out the Gauss rifle, but I also just don't really want to carry it around indefinitely. So you know what? It's going away. It's not gonna. I don't want to deal with it. It weighs 7. It shoots 5. See you later. See you never. Actually, we're gonna take. Hold on. I got so much stuff in here. What did I just put in there? The throwing axe. There we go. We're gonna keep that and the shish kebab, and we have a new implant.
Got any more?
Yep. I got some toasters for you, and I got some mugs.
Please.
Here, take whatever you want. I'll collect electronic components.
Oh, please.
Wow, we must have rolled over midnight, which is crazy. That long silence of you reading what you're reading makes so funny. Oh, well, if it was a snake, it would have bit me. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it was, yeah, the only thing that we hadn't looted was something that was literally right in front of me. Absolutely. Okay, quickest of resets here. Yeah, the thick red paste is working great, so we're gonna hold on to that. I'm gonna pick up a few more weapon repair kits. It feels like Feels like that was a miss not to have more on me. We're gonna recycle. Oh man, so much good recycling.
Greetings, citizen.
Yes, I have some seditious material for you. Process those pencils. Okay. And here we are. The Implant M15 is now available. Let's install the implant. What do you think it does? What do we think the implant does? Increases speed while crouched. Oh, wow! Okay, hold on. Do nothing. Here, let's do a basic physical exam. We gotta do a little test, right? Okay, we gotta do a test. Alright, now I know the path I choose is going to greatly affect this test, but here we go. Alright, speed test. We're crouched. And I'm looking at the time. Okay, boom, rolled over. So I'm gonna try to cut it tight until there's objects in the way. Tight, objects in the way. Tight, objects in the way, tight, objects in the way. And boom! That was 13 seconds. Now, this is such a small sample size that a small percentage, like 10%, which would be noticeable over a playthrough, might not be noticeable in this test. So it's 13 seconds. Let's see. I'm really excited about this. 10,000 caps, easy mode. I'd pay 10,000 caps for 1%. Okay. Notice it doesn't say it. All right. I'm not even going to crouch until we get out here. Okay, we're ready? Let's try this again. Oh, let me get to a round number. Here we go. And... oh, sorry. I missed it. Okay. Boom. Oh, it feels faster. Is that a placebo? I don't know. It feels really fast. I kid you not. This feels like I'm blazing here. Whoa. That was almost 3 seconds faster because I watched it kick over. Now that's significant. That's like 20%. Wow, that is really significant. All right, we're gonna look that up. M5 implant. 20%. Man, I nailed it. Wow, it's such a small sample too. We actually got to a pretty good number. Wow, that's crazy fast. Look how fast I am crouched now with all my skills. Is it the same speed? I think it's the same speed. It's really close. It's really close. All right. We're gonna. I'm not taking a break. We're gonna run a quick ad break. I'm gonna sell my stuff to the sink, and then we're gonna head back out there. Just get rid of those pre-rolls. Buy some things. So he has the caps because I bought the other thing from him. So I figured, hey, why waste it? Buy these axes from me. I want my 3,000 back. Take that shish kebab. Is that it? Take this combat armor. You know what? Take the combat armor. I don't care. I don't even care about repairing this stealth suit. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Oh wow, we need to actually repair our own armor. Boy, that is really close. Caps wise, that is really close. So let's go. We just love maximizing things. He has 74 caps. We're gonna get that 90. You know what? No, never mind. I don't give in that easily. I don't need any of this ammo. Let's buy. I miscounted. I didn't see the cost of the ammo. I saw the count of the ammo, and I totally misunderstood. Oh, yeah. Why am I holding on to these things? Oh, yeah. What am I doing? Look at all this junk I have on me. All right. Some of this goes in my other stuff. Yeah, this is, yep. Okay. I actually did lose count. Okay, hey, 40 millimeter grenades. Potentially we could use those someday. All right, I don't know how much I just sent over there. There we go. There we go. All right, 45 caps. We'll leave 45 caps. All right. I know we're like min-maxing to an annoying degree. I do understand that. I've got something wrong with me. Here, I'll put these in here. Doesn't really matter. Duct tape, egg timer, lead. Lead doesn't go here, but it's fine. I like to organize between streams. It's kind of like relaxing to log in, like right before I go to bed and just kind of like mess around with all my stuff. Put everything in the right spot. All right, we're at 63 weight. My weight is how often I tell if we're if we have the right amount of stuff on us. So what that tells me is we're really close. And then that really close is in fact the shish kebab and the throwing axes. So that seems about right. We've been kind of, our walking around weight's been in the 50s lately. So perfect. Okay, nice little detour, right? Oh, detour not over. Hazmat testing ground. Let's get our new suit, huh? Our suit that we could have just used our gun to get, by the way. So that was just me being dumb. Honestly expected an ambush, so fine with me. Oh shoot. This only weighs 1, but I didn't mean to hold on to this. Night vision and poison resistance. Alright, sorry, it literally weighs 18. I'm not walking around with that. I would say that for some people, the cowl 2 damage threshold for 2 weight is meh. The Hazmat Suit's light armor and it's 85 poison resistance. I just remembered something. Because of the perks of having my organs removed, I'm actually currently immune to poison. So earlier when I was saying, oh no, I hope I don't get poisoned, it's like, it's actually not going to happen. So anyways, I like collecting unique objects in the game just to say I've collected them, but I don't think that is something that I would want to wear and have no reason to want to wear. It seems rather pointless. Okay, so where are we now? We are about to go into the Saturnite alloy research facility. Is that, it's like all these words are I'll be honest, beyond my ability. So let's get the wiki ready. So before we look at the wiki page, we always just try to do like a once through and see if I missed anything, just because I like the experience of trying to do it. Now the thing I'm most interested in here is the sync upgrade. And because that's the quest we're on, it'll tell us exactly where that is. So, like, that part I'm not super worried about. Okay, we've got enemies. We've got robot enemies. Alright, clipboards are actually kind of valuable now. Again, if this were the base game, these terminals would be accessible. I just find that rather interesting that they really opted to reduce the... Oh! Wow, that's some perception.
If I had hands, I would spray with a lighter.
A crazed Mr. Handy. Well, takes a decent amount of shots, I'll tell you that. All right. Boy, the iron sight aiming on this is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh, it looks like they're currently smelting stuff. Oh, this is Saturnite. They're currently melting Saturnite. I would love to be able to loot it and understand it and know what it means. But I don't think I get any of that. Yeah, I would love to know what's unique about it, or how it works, or be able to maybe forge a special. Wouldn't it be cool if I could like forge a special weapon repair kit or something? I don't know. That seems like very specific, but that'd be kind of cool. More combat armor. All right, I'll pick it up. I just sold the other combat armor. I didn't realize combat armor would be so prevalent. I'll take a construction hat. That's unique. And here we go. Well, sorry, that was anticlimactic. And here we go. Light switch 2, mood lights. There is red on the radar that is here, which would be outside the load zone, so I don't know where that's at. All right, mood lights achieved. We're gonna check upstairs, obviously. Oh, it's a suspended catwalk. Is this like the first time in the game they actually took into account some type of engineering requirements? Usually things are just built. Oh. Oh. Oh, there is more here than meets the eye. There could be robots in disguise. That's good. It's too good. It's actually too good. I take it back. It's too good. This would have... Oh! Oh, this is no joke. I don't see any enemies where I'm at. Oh, that was a little bit more than I wanted to fall. It doesn't mean enemies can't just appear out of nowhere. They definitely do in this game. Specifically in this DLC. I can only think of one place where they do that I remember in the base game. Vault 34, which was very annoying. That was a pretty challenging vault. Sure, we'll take the walkway down in case there's any loot on the walkway. Didn't need the cup. Take the wrench. I think too many things weigh 1 in this game. It just seems rather convenient, doesn't it? Oh, look at this! Look at this! We can get through here. I was gonna say, usually that triggers enemies, so we'll probably have to deal with that. Let's see how the rifle is from here. I mean...
Oh, good. I found it.
This is specifically for robots, so... Not too surprising that the rifle wasn't that great. Saturnite fist. Well, now I have a better understanding of what it means when there's these like Saturnite fists. It's like it's actually a metal. It's I think I'm saying it right. That's how it looks. This area is much bigger than I had anticipated. I keep looting cupped. Here's another Saturnite fist. You get a look at it. Leather armor. I'll take that leather armor, and I will use it right now to repair the combat armor. Oh, I can't. It's light. Okay, I'll use it to repair my own armor then. Fine with me. Well, there's got to be something good at the end of this, right? Give me some juicy lore, at least. No. Okay. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I don't see any more enemies on the radar, so I think we're okay. Alright, let's... Alright, we're going to quick save in case I accidentally fall in. That would be very much like me. I was kidding about falling in, and then I kind of jumped off that weird. Why does it feel like if I jump down to get that, I'm not going to get back up? Let's see. Is this a unique weapon? Oh, you're kidding me! I can't even pick up the pickaxe. That's lame. That's lame. It looks like I can get out of here. That's just a troll pickaxe. You jump down almost to your certain death, and you can't even pick up the pickaxe. Disappointing game. Disappointing. Let's test. Insta-death. I thought it'd be insta-death. Okay, well, boo. Okay, and now that's literally it, huh? This whole expansive cave? There's no special... Oh, sorry, let's check. Let's check the notable loot. We love this option. Okay, notable loot, light switch, got it, and 2 construction hats. I don't need one on the ledge of the lava pit. Oh, okay. Whatever. I don't need it. If one jumps down the lava pit, they'll die before landing on the lava. The lava is flat, and the player character will land on it as if it were actually ground. Yet the lava will still move under the body. Upon exiting the facility through the southern garage exit, a skeleton with construction hat is located a few feet in front of the truck. Okay. Yeah. This is a really cool area, and then they didn't even bother to write in, like, you know, like, hey, they, you know, just give me, I don't need a lot. Wait, I must not have gone here, because I totally missed this loot if I did. They didn't even say, like, oh, we're ordering this, or, like, why are the Mr. Handies crazed? There's no telling. So, yeah, all right. Kind of disappointing. I think it's a medium valid excuse that the game was rushed, but then the DLCs came out, you know, how many months later, so they didn't have to be rushed. It just feels like that was a real missed opportunity for some storytelling. Well, this looks like the perfect case for Christine's rifle. Wow, that was me. That was me. I missed. I full-on missed. Didn't miss that one. They don't know exactly where I'm at because it's a silenced rifle, but then they see me because of the perception bug or whatever. Uncle John was explaining it, but apparently the way they coded it is, like, bugged. So then they explained it with some lore reasons. Nice fist. I just saw where those were made, I think. I don't actually know if that's where those were made, because it's not made explicitly clear. That gun, that hunting rifle pistol, is no joke. He missed, fortunately, but it does a good chunk of damage. I'll take that jumpsuit because I'm going to just turn around and repair my clothes with it immediately. Boy, I just destroyed that hunting revolver. Patient gown's actually better, so what I'll do... Here, watch this. This is why jury rigging is amazing. So my armor's full right now, so I'm going to take the patient gown and I'm going to repair it with the lobotomite jumpsuit. Because the patient gown weighs 1, and lobotomite jumpsuit weighs 10. Boom. Now I'm ready to go the next time I want to repair my armor. Uncle John says, the lore reason is the eye can see you everywhere and tell on you. The real reason is that they gave enemies the player's perception and the player the enemy's perception. Yeah. So, thank you. Thank you for reiterating that. My cables are confused. Okay, there we go. Ooh, that was a weird pop. All right, we're like almost full again. Here, I see some red on the radar. All right, let's see if I can manage to get a headshot. Oh, I missed. And he's like, "Where's that from?" This rifle is going to be devastating out in the Mojave, where we're not having these like, oops, these perception issues. Okay, now before we leave this area, because remember our goal is to 100% everything, right? I feel like the quest, we're still, by the way, the only quest we have even touched today is the influencing people after immediately completing the Project X-13. So, yeah, let's make our way. Let's make our way north and trigger these areas that we haven't been to yet. That seems pretty reasonable. That's what we're doing today. I think I'm like looking at the clock and I'm trying to figure this out. I don't know. Well, let's just get moving and then we can ponder while we walk. Because I keep having this thought of like, do we have an hour left? Do we have 3 hours left? I don't know. Because I really like the satisfaction of ending the stream while ending the DLC. And just based on how everything... Alright, I'm gonna pull out a better gun, because this takes too much skill.
I hold you in such disdain, I generalize my hatred for you.
Okay, thank you. But what I was saying is, I feel like with how long everything's taking me, I don't think we're going to finish today. I don't want to overpromise, underpromise. I don't want to promise anything. But that's how I'm feeling. Okay, let's repair our pistol with one of these pistols for no reason other than to reduce weight. And boy, these gloves are all pretty repaired, so guess we'll do that. We're just gonna reduce weight here. Hunting revolver. I guess I can slightly repair my pistol with it, so we'll do that. Better than throwing it on the ground, right? Let's get out of here. Alright, if I see an enemy at a distance, then I will pull out the rifle. Otherwise, I'll pull out Christine's rifle. Otherwise, I like having the laser rifle. I was gonna say something, and then I realized how dumb it was, but I'll say it anyway, so you can all share the feeling with me. I was thinking, oh, I'm just full on going the wrong way. Yes, this is the way I need to go. I was thinking, danger! I was thinking it'd be cool to show Christine her rifle. Like if you went here before the Sierra Madre. But why that's dumb is they take away all your equipment, so you actually... That's not a thing. Yeah, her rifle is, I think, better for that first shot, but the laser rifle is just so good. It's just so good. Is this... I don't think I've actually been here. Because remember how didn't I shoot something off? And then I went to... Oh no, I have been here. Okay, we've been here. Yeah, okay. I see red on the radar, so I'm just kind of waiting to see what they do. Okay. Continue along our path. Alright. Also, I've noticed the influencing people quest that we are on right now. It doesn't pop up every single location. It seems to give us one or two and then reset and give us one or two. I don't know why. I don't mind it. It's fine. Instead of saying like every location all at once. So potentially we could be going to a location that skips part of a future quest. So part of the future quest. I don't know if that's true or not. Okay, so this is... Where are we at right now? Okay, so we just got to Z38. I'm going to do something a little unprecedented, and I'm going to use this tool cabinet to put some heavy things in that I will just, I guess, just try to remember to pick up sometime in the future. Because otherwise I'm just going to keep not... I'm not going to enjoy my looting if I have to keep going back to the base. I know that seems silly, but I enjoy looting more than I enjoy having this stuff. Like, I actually don't need this stuff on me. I gotta have something that's really weighing me down that I'm missing. Oh, shoot, I forgot to pick up more weapon repair kits, didn't I? And look at all these clipboards and duct tape. Wrap electronics, scrap metal. I'm telling you, I gotta stop picking that stuff up. The reason you pick those things up is for weapon repair kits, and I have plenty of them. There we go. And now I'm down to 59. Here we go. Let's go into Z38 Lightwave Dynamics Research. Oh! A hologram! Cool! That's great! Oh, I'm really excited to see the holograms from the Sierra Madre. Let's see if they're security holograms and they trigger on us. What a refreshing thing. I'll say this again. I looked up several internet forums about which order to do the DLCs in. I actually think this one might be first. And here's why. I'll give you two reasons. One, there's a lot of stuff in here that directly is impacting other DLCs or knowledge that impacts other DLCs that would be kind of cool to know beforehand. And then two, you get a lot of upgrades here. A lot of implants, a lot of that like weapons stuff. So it seems like, yeah, come here first. Okay, we found the recipe for the energy weapons skill book. Absolutely don't need that. We're gonna have 100 everything. I'm crouching just so I can see if it pops into danger, but so far, okay, yeah, they are physical objects, but they're not attacking me. We have loot here. It's not red. I keep feeling like I'm gonna loot something and then they're all gonna attack me. Like I feel like that's a strong possibility. Okay, well, again, Wouldn't mind a couple terminals here, just giving us a little extra data, but cool little room. Let's loot everything downstairs and then go out the other door. Oh, here we go. Terminal. Hey, I was complaining about not enough loot. Let's go. Requisition order holograms. If it wasn't for Sinclair's request, the hologram project would have been canned long ago. In addition to the disperser tech he wants for the Sierra Madre, he spoke to the Big MT execs about using the hologram for defense. That's something NE would have to sign off on. I don't know who NE is. Maybe I should know, and I just don't, but whatever. Would have to sign off on. I can't even imagine the cost to turn the hologram into something beyond walking cameras and greeters. And why would you? It's only been a little while, and I already hate spending my time with these ghosts walking around the plant. I didn't mind the holograms in my playthrough. The holograms were actually, it was the vendor, and then I immediately hacked them, and then they became my friends. It was really only in one mission that they were an issue. They held off the ghost people, so for me, the holograms were like a welcome sight. This is why I got so excited when I came in here. Rather see my research money spent on actually improving the field of view sensors or adding upgrades to the emitters. Well, you did those too. Verikey's hologram progress report. Spending a lot of hours getting the Verikey's hologram looking right. I'm a physicist, not a sculptor. Yeah, bring in an artist, dummy. Interacting on her facial features and her dress to match Sinclair's expectations. It's about enough to make me file a complaint. I don't get the sense that Sinclair is doing this out of love or, well, lust. Somewhere along the line, he being cold about the whole matter, as if he's crafting the hologram just right with something he hated. Wow. See? Wouldn't that have been cool to know before I went there? I know why he hates it. He already knew about... Oh. Okay, is this where they attack me? No? Okay. Maybe I should not have stepped into the light. What just happened? What did I do? Was that dumb? Maybe I should have saved before I did that. I don't know. I think I just passed out. Some amount of time went by. My implants were added, but that could have just been literally at that moment anyways. Oh yeah, look. There's some Verikeys. See, I'm telling you, how cool would it have been to have known these things and been like, and you come here and you're like, what do you mean he like really had this like disdain for her? Like it'd be like a nice little hint. And then when I got there and I found out, then it would have like triggered this and I would be like, oh, that's so cool. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not complaining. You can play them in any order because you just get different reveals. But I guess I'm saying I'm surprised I don't think I read a single forum, and I probably checked at least like, I don't know, 5 or 6 discussion threads, and then therefore within those threads, dozens of people replied. I don't think I saw a single thread of people recommending Old World Blues first. And I think I am recommending Old World Blues first. That is my opinion. Okay, well, we just, I don't know, came out the back. So that was the Z38 Lightwave Dynamics research. I did check the wiki. The only thing really that of matter of noting in the lootable note, other than some things that I could sell, plasma grenades that apparently I missed, which is fine. I don't really care. But it was the skill book and then the hat thing. Let's look at that hat thing, see if it's better than the one we have. I don't think so. Oh. It doesn't say. It just says health regeneration. I'm guessing it's not as good because it's 1 damage threshold less. But it just says health regeneration. Okay. Whatever. All right, let's continue along our path. Now we are going to walk to the X-66 hectare apple. I don't. There is no world where I can pronounce that. Let's go. Boom. I'm not a dumb guy, but I listen to words and I don't read them. Ooh. Night Stalker took that snipe. Like it was no big deal. Where are my Night Stalker perks for taking out them? You know what? I'm good with leaving this all here. I'll just come back for that between streams. Just leaving all my lore at the Z38. Lore? Leaving all my loot. Wow. I didn't really mention this, but I slept 2 hours last night. It was bad. My brain's not working. I kind of want to test out the hollow point, but it's a little hard to tell since things are dying in 1 or 2 shots. If it was a... Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'm not going to waste my hollow point here. I'll do it back in the Mojave against a Deathclaw. So what the hollow point does... Oops. Alright, let me pull out a better gun. What the hollow point does is, as I'll show you, armor piercing does exactly what you think it was, removes 15 damage threshold, but hollow point does 1.75 damage, but it multiplies their damage threshold by 3. Oh, so if you look at it that way, it's like, if something has 10, then all of a sudden they're going to have 30 and they're going to take a shot, no big deal. But if something is like an animal and they don't have any, well then, not a big deal. Okay, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I also not only was looking at the ammo, but hey, let's switch to this. Huh. Did they actually program the AI to hide? It'd be kind of cool if they did. I mean, I know they could program the AI to, like, run away if they don't have a valid target, but it's, like, specifically they're hiding. Maybe I should have been more careful. Nope, we got it. We are rewarded. We're still in caution. We're in caution, but I see no red dots. And we shall continue. X-66 hectare. Alright, I did have the stream go down, so I'm going to say, like, I don't know why, I just was being weird, but we're back. So let's feel free to refresh if that is causing you an issue. I typed it into the chat as well. Okay. Yeah, let's go. I'm pulling up the wiki for this place that we're about to go to. Just because it's kind of interesting to read some of this background. Prior to the Great War, the Big MT researchers developed the X, whatever, as a revolutionary construction method material, deriving from concrete structures to design buildings in Washington, D.C. However, the results ended up not being as revolutionary as they had hoped. After repeated tests, by 2281, the towers found here are the remains of lofty goals. Okay, so this is going to be an outdoor area that we're going to, but that's okay. We're going to everywhere. Oh. Oh, it's just these towers. So these towers were essentially their, like, method of construction. These towers that are kind of everywhere. What I can't tell is were they all this size, or did some of them, you know, some of them sink, or maybe there's just different sizes. Okay, so I've been here, and I've been around this area for a while. There's no loot or anything here. Okay, great. Well, that made that quest easy. And let's continue along our way to the place basically named construction site. And I don't mean that it's basically named that. I mean, it has a basic name. Hey, look, a landmine. We're not even worried about those anymore. They don't even blow us up. Oh, I have my headphones on wrong. My earbuds. It's not really a big deal, but I just like the clean look. I like the clean look. Speaking of clean looks, nope, that's wrong. I don't know why that first shot or two didn't do more damage, but we got him. Kind of annoying. It was just a bad shot. Wow, that was a bad shot. Okay. That was one hit. One hit. They have a truly crazy look on their face. I feel bad for them. They were created. They were created and cattle prodded and their DNA altered through stress. Like, you know, but what am I gonna do?
Understand these messages. You do not belong here. We will find you.
I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and fast travel in this instance. I'm a little worried about Securitrons because there was like a ton of them out here. Okay, looks good. I was just looking at the map. You cannot stand in earbuds. That's so funny. I hear you. It took me a while to get used to it. I'll tell you that, Uncle John. But, well, that was a bad shot. Here's the thing. No matter what I do, no matter... I've told this story before, but I'll tell you again. No matter what I do, I cannot get over-the-ear headphones that don't hurt my head, my ears, my hair, nothing. I have borrowed pairs that cost hundreds of dollars, and I myself have bought dozens of pairs. Can I take this out? Oh, well, he doesn't have enough health. Oh, I've gained Machine Head perk 3. Let's see what that does. You have a very sensitive inner ear hair. Okay, well, there you go. You don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. I get it. What was it called? Machine Head? Better than the rest. Green to red. You grind the gears of the machines. Gain additional bonus damage. You know, Christie's rifle is not doing too bad versus these robots. Alright, I'm gonna pull out a real gun meant for them, but still. Not bad. I still, if I'm going for the ambush, it's still better. Try to sneak up behind me? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. I mean, I think I'm basically there. This looks like a construction site, doesn't it? All right, let's drop down and let's follow the actual path. Sometimes you want to take the road most traveled. I love that poem, by the way. The road less traveled. I don't know why. It just connected with it as a kid. And I've never gone back. Oh, a construction drone! How fun! Oh, now he's shooting at me. Kind of thought maybe he wouldn't really be able to shoot at me. Alright, well. Oh, the foreman. I would prefer not to kill you all. Yeah, unfortunately, Sneak is broken, so I can't get by them. Even with over-the-ear headphones, if you notice now, you have to take them off. Yeah. Yeah. I have noticed. For me, it's how they fit, and I would say I have a pretty typical head. Like, I wear like a large hat, but not like extra large. You know, not a medium. Medium's like really small. So. And, you know, but I just buy my hats off the rack is what I'm trying to say. Like, nothing crazy one way or the other. And I think I have a pretty normal head. But for some reason, headphones or anything that goes over the ears, over time, 100% of the time, maybe 20 minutes, maybe an hour, it becomes unbearably painful. And then you have an inner ear thing, so you can't do it that way. What are you gonna do? Okay, there is a red dot, like right here. Oh, there he is. Hey, if I can sneak up behind him, I could disable him, and then we can be friends. Oh no, we can't be friends. We can't be friends. Okay. I don't know if this is the final pickup here for the construction site, but actually I know for a fact it's not because we haven't got the rest of the plants. So we're going to pick this up and then we're going to see. So this is upgrade water production. I think this probably allows us to fill up bottles. That's my guess. What do you all think? Anything else here? Nothing looks too exciting. We're still in caution, even though I don't see anything. But you know, that's the game. Open up these foot lockers, blah blah blah, yada yada. Looks like rocks fell on this guy. Guess it could have been worse. Okay, let's pull up notable loot. On the wiki, we have a valence radiator actuator at the top of the crane arm. Sure. Yeah, let's go up there. That sounds fun. I'm glad I looked this up. And then the other thing is the sink production, the water production, which we already got. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't even think to go to the top of the crane. Yeah, that didn't even cross my mind, but in hindsight, that's kind of obvious. They do that a lot in this game. There's a lot of these. I mean, I kind of immediately got like the best one, so like having all these other ones don't really do anything for me, but you know, it's fine. Well, let's see what's next. So we are still on the quest for influencing people, but it's telling us to go back to the sink. So let's do that. Nope. Shoot. I got confused. Nope. This is the wrong place. You know what? It doesn't matter. I forgot where I dashed my stuff, but I'll find it later. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so let's install these upgrades and go from there. Okay, upgrading the sink in the sink. Water purification functionality. Any empty bottle can be converted to purified water.
Between you and me, I think the Central Intelligence Unit is a bit of a snob.
Well, yeah. I just came over to fill some of these empty bottles.
You need to find yourself some empty.
No, I don't have any. Okay. Bye. That is not really any kind of huge advantage for us. I guess if you're playing on survival mode, that'd be very essential. What else did we get while we were out there?
Greetings, citizen.
Do we remember? Alright, let's check the quest. Install the sink upgrades in the sink. Oh, yes, the light switch. That was the other thing we got. We've been doing this so long. It's funny how long this quest takes. I don't mind it. You know, I'm enjoying this DLC. Okay, so mood lighting. Plus 2 charisma, plus 5 barter, plus 5 speech for 12 hours. Oh.
Oh, you're back. Did that trampy other light switch finally kick you to the curb?
Sure.
You bet I can. I bet that's more than that other tramp can do, huh?
Oh, mood lighting. Alright, I don't mind the mood lighting. Wow!
Any more sweets?
We actually completed the quest influencing people. So, for once.
Oh, please, please!
Alright, we're gonna do a little cleanup here. Okay. That quest was really long. So now the next quest is field research, which is find all the audio samples for the jukebox. Can I say something that I really like? Actually, I don't know why I'm asking permission. I'm going to tell you all something that I really like about this DLC. I thought there was going to be a quest to go around, collect just a few things here or there, and then it's like the rest is optional, right? The rest is optional. But what this has done is it continues to go to the next chain where it's like find all the upgrades, find all the audio samples. So I thought we were going to be using the wiki, which is fine. Like, I'm not against using the wiki, right? Especially for a DLC. For some reason, I don't know why, the main game not so much, but the DLC, totally fine with it. And I thought we were going to be looking up where you collect all the upgrades. There's actually just a quest for it. I'll take that. I'll take that all day long. So, actually, pretty happy with that. So yeah, let's keep going, I guess is what I'm saying. Because if they're going to show us quest markers for where we need to go, then yeah, pretty happy with that. And some of them apparently are going to be places we've already been. Now this might get a little tricky. Here, let's clear out our inventory. Do our standard inventory clear out. I don't need dirty water. Yeah, we've not been picking up as much. I know I have said that I want to pick up less, but I think we have actually achieved that to a certain degree. Nope, not pre-war money. I might need that. I doubt it. It's essentially just for trading. Alright, we're at 60 weight, which feels close, but not quite on, so I'm not exactly sure what's weighing us down. Oh, you know what? We picked up a lot of grenades. That's what it is. Yeah, we picked up a lot of grenades. I don't know why I just threw them on the ground, but we did. A lot of grenades and a lot of these actuators. There we go. We're at 57. Feels good. Can we...
How can I illuminate you? Unlike certain other light switches, I'm competent. I just love to turn those lights on for you.
Oh, thank you. Let's do that. I just realized that I turned the light switches on, and now I'm like, I was like, oh, should I sleep? But to get bonus experience, I don't need bonus experience. There is 100% chance we're going to max out our levels. 100% chance. Okay, well, let's just proceed, I guess. Yeah, efficient recycling. Efficient recycling. Efficient recycling. Wow, that's all. Yeah, we were able to recycle a lot. That's nice. That is nice. Oh yeah, and we're gonna pick up a couple more weapon repair kits. All right. Let's do 2 more weapon repair kits. I didn't accidentally take all, did I? Oh, shoes. Alright, let's go. Part of the reason I keep so many separate containers is because I will accidentally hit take all occasionally, and it's a whole lot easier to kind of know the theme of that container and be like, okay, let me put it all back. Like, if I take all here, that's all ammo stuff. I take all here, that's all workbench stuff. So, easy to resolve my own, mistakes. Okay, so this literally says, go to the Forbidden Dome entrance. I'm hoping it's just on the ground, because as far as I remember, and what seems relatively obvious, is the Forbidden Zone would be the final area. Okay, so yeah, we actually can't do this quest yet. So we're not doing this quest. Okay. So, definitely one of the things we're doing is we're going to all locations. So, let's do this. Let's go to the locations we haven't been to. Let's try to loot them, and then we will go back, and specifically, I'll walk you all through the wiki with me. And we will see if there are any items we haven't picked up, because my main thing that I want to do, other than go to every single location, that's something I said I would do long before I even got here, which is why we're loving the Explorer perk. But more than that, I also wanted to upgrade the sync and see everything it did, because when I played this DLC when it first came out, I rushed through it. I know I've said this before, and I didn't even get all the upgrades, so I didn't know what everything did. So it's like, all right, I did whatever the bare minimum quest was. Okay, so let's go here. Let's go loading station. You have to try to, when you're traveling around here, you have to make sure that you're not... Hey, Kerr, happy holidays to you. How you doing? Is it super early for you? Yeah, it is. Are you off? What is this time of year like for you? Tomorrow would be a work day for me. Tomorrow, which is your today, which is the 24th. For those of you watching on YouTube, that was 2 weeks ago. Oh well. I think I am in the wrong spot. It would be a work day. No, is it? Actually, I don't know if tomorrow's a work day normally. I should really know that. No, tomorrow's not a work day normally for me. I can't tell. We get 2 paid holidays this week and 2 paid holidays next week. So there's 4 holidays in a 2-week period. And then the other stuff I have to take off as paid time off. Which I am doing. So I'm hoping to get in some bonus streams. You know we love our bonus streams. But I know generally, I'll stereotype Europe as a whole, as a continent that generally the time off is fairly generous. Well, we sure took a twisty, windy path to not even get where we were trying to go, huh? 24th is a half day, so shop close early. 25th and 26th are super holidays in Norway. Okay, super holiday. Oh, I like the phrase super holiday. Oh. In case you're all wondering what that is, I actually do know what that is. If you go outside of this field the game really took Invisible Wall to heart, it will teleport you back to the sink. So yeah, I think if I here in America, and I don't want to stereotype all of America, but because it's a big place and there's a lot of different regions and a lot of different cultures, but I would say that a lot of things are open the 24th and the 26th. And it's just the 25th, a lot of things are shut down. Oh, here we go. Eliza's watch. This took a while to get to. Oh, he's got a turret. Huh. I gotta say, I was not expecting a turret. That's kind of cool that he has a turret to, like, watch his back. I would like to, just for my own fun, I would like to disable the turret if I can. No, it doesn't look like I can. That's fine. All right, I'm just going to shoot it. That's fine. Basically, my stealth speed is the same speed as my run speed. It's wild. I think this should work. Yeah. Ooh. What is this? Elijah's jury-rigged Tesla cannon. Alright, enemies gonna spawn? Enemies gonna spawn? No? No? That'd be a weird thing to have enemies spawn after. Well, let's check this gun out. Another unique weapon. Yeah, I don't really have context for this. It takes 8 strength, so I don't think we're going to use it, but yeah. But HP minus 20 for 2 seconds, so it does an additional 40 damage of, like, shock damage. Here you call it a super holiday because you're not allowed to be open those days. Whoa! A super holiday? We don't have any super holidays. I think movie theaters are open on Christmas for some reason. Which I... You know what? Let me fact check this because I might be thinking of Thanksgiving. Are movie theaters open Christmas Day? Okay, yes. Going to movies is a very popular tradition on Christmas here in the States, which I think is... I've heard two. I've heard two different things. I've heard some people say, people who have worked in movie theaters, this was like when I was in high school, and they were like, oh, it's absolutely horrible, I hate it. And then other people say, it's really nice to have like a place for people to go where they can have a good time, entertain, and, you know, have some level of socialness. So I've heard like those are two extremes, and I don't know what the answer is. But I like the phrase super holiday. Super holiday is you are not allowed to be open. Alright, let's loot his actual stuff here. It'd be cool if we got a sense of what he was up to here, or maybe if this is the last place he went to. With Christine. Oh, here we go. We got a journal. I'll take a journal all day. I'm actually looking around thinking, is there enough to make a weapon repair kit with just the stuff that's here? We're missing a duct tape. I've gotten so obsessed with weapon repair kits that I just like see them, like the Matrix code. I see bits and pieces. Okay. Let's read that journal. I love a journal. We're starved for story in this game, in this DLC. Non-dialogue story. I get overwhelmed when the characters just talk at me. This camp's better than the one I set up on Signal Hill's roof. I think I already have been there. Clear broadcast line to its radio tower. Good vantage point on North Tunnel. Set up a turret perimeter and transmitter. Should be able to control the trains via remote to escape before any robots come. The broken Securitrons make a good defense line. Apparently, brains in the center dome can't control them like they do the others. Oh. No sign of the courier or that woman. He's talking about the courier that we're going to meet in the next DLC. And Christine. Turns out I was right at the Yancey camp. I was being watched there. Probably Brotherhood assassin out to sentence me. She got hers, though, after the robot attack. I saw her get hauled away by the SE. Hauled away to the SE by the medical robots. Probably joined the lobotomite ranks here. Don't have to worry about her anymore. Oh, how little did he know. So that's Christine. Christine was injured out here and was hauled away, and they did all kinds of horrible surgery on her. So we learned that. Again, I think it would have been better. Just saying, I think it would have been better if we'd done this DLC first and then found all that out.
Try to leave your dome, think tank, and you will be punished by the pincered might of my Robo-Scorpion army.
Calm down. Okay, back to the world map. Our goal right now is literally just to go places we haven't been. There's not many. Is there literally one place we haven't been? Hey, that's something to celebrate. The movies are open, it seems. But I know a lot of restaurants close down the 24th and 25th. All the shops close. The only thing that are open are gas stations, where you can buy food if you're not prepared. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah. It's all interesting. All right, we'll go. Oh! Enemies. Oh, hey! So apparently his little speech did in fact trigger some enemies. So let's try the Elijah's jury-rigged Tesla cannon. And here's what I'll do. I'll turn off my camera. Hopefully this time I'll turn it back on. Look at that. Look at all that red on the radar. That's new. So we got 4 enemies coming. Oh. Huh. Oh boy, I want to test the Tesla cannon, but don't they just make such a great candidate for a pulse grenade? I think they do. Or not, because it's 0% somehow. I mean, when am I going to get an opportunity like this? Okay, now let's try the pulse, or the Tesla cannon. That did no damage to me. Alright, this also... Alright, that shoots 5 ago. That shoots 5 ago. And it did almost nothing. As, by the way, also what almost did nothing was my grenades. Those are specifically anti-robot grenades. Ooh! Wow, good thing I got that perk where I get 25 damage resistance versus explosions. That essentially did no damage to me. That rocket flying by was pretty cool. Roasted and toasted. Oh, oh, nope, oh. Not ready to be teleported. Oh, so if you notice that during that reload, it had a weird animation. I was like, what's going on there? Oh, what's going on there is that I need to repair it. But check this out. We have such high repair that our weapons repair kit... Boom! Okay, that's actually not as much as I thought. We're going to go ahead and just use 2. We're going to get it up there anyway, so... There we go. Full repair with 2 weapon repair kits. That's not bad. That's not bad. There might be another upgrade to this gun. I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay. Now we have, we have 1 spot on the map that we haven't been to. Oh goodness, there's lobotomites right here. Neither of them are looking at me. So, oh, wow, that's, gotta say, that was a little surprising. Here we go. They're not looking at me. This seems like the perfect... Wait, what? It wouldn't let me pickpocket them? Oh, lame. That would have been so funny. Maybe you can't pickpocket lobotomites because... Actually, I don't know why. Maybe they don't have pockets. That's lame. You know what else is lame? That my grenades don't do very much damage. That's what else is lame. And you know what else is lame? That I need to be healed. And I keep clicking on the wrong button. That's also what's lame. You know what's not lame? This implant. This implant is so good. Look how sick this implant is. You're blinded. You're blinded. It's a little crazy, though, that anywhere I teleport to has such a high chance of so many enemies. We did it. Okay. We are trying to get to here. The X-17 Meteorological Station. That is the very last point on the map, and I'm very excited. I don't know the best way to get there. It could be... It probably is at the bottom in the caverns, but... Set your timer a little lower. Not super interested in getting down there. I will note that I haven't found any more seed packs. So there is a high chance that, I mean, I'm going to one more place, and I feel like I know for sure there's seed packs. Oh no! I really thought I had that. Too much confidence from Honest Hearts. Way too much confidence. Way too much confidence. All right, let's try this. We're getting worse at jumping. Now, I'll say this. I put out a YouTube short, and a lot of people in the comments had my back, which is a very rare experience. Many people said that jumping is terrible in Fallout New Vegas. So, all right. I'm not going to do it again. I'm not going to do it again. There we go. Easy enough. This feels like the wrong gun to have down here, but... Kerr says one more time. No, no. Boom! Visit every place in the Big MT. We did it. I do wonder, and I don't know how to check this without literally going everywhere. I do wonder if any of these places we like walked up to and triggered but didn't go in. You know what I mean? Because for sure we found one of those earlier. I don't remember which building it was, but we definitely found one of those earlier. And we have the fact that we don't have all the seed plants. So after we check this location out, so this is the last location. This is the X-17 Meteorological Station. After we check this out, we are going to go into the wiki, and we're going to confirm the location of every. I don't know what is happening. I clicked on some weird button. I'm like, sorry, I'm trying to open the. I'm gonna get the wiki here. I opened. I did an option here. Let's see. This is new. I did an option where I'm actually looking at 2 windows in one browser. And let me tell you, I hate that, and I have never clicked on that before. I don't know if any of you have, but that's the worst thing ever. It says open link in split view. Have you ever done this? Check your Chrome. I'm using Chrome, which I know is like bad. Like I should really stop using Chrome. I'm just lazy. I wish I had a better reason than that. Now that we've also discovered everywhere, let's change our music. Let's make us a little happier. Okay. All right. Wiki is ready. Let's go into here now. Okay, nothing immediately red, but I'm gonna pull out my laser rifle, which is a nice balanced gun. Short range, distance, humanoid enemies, animals, and robots. It works really well versus all of them. Chrome changed a few weeks ago, and it's annoying because my memory clicked the wrong thing all the time. You hate the split view. Okay, all right, I'm not the only one. That's literally the first time I've seen it, and I absolutely hate it. Okay, so we do have some robots. Okay. And they are enemy robots. One's called Iron Belly. Yeah, split view. I think maybe split view would be good. You're on a Chromebook, so it's literally my OS. Yeah, good point. I think split view might be good if you have like one of those ultra-wide monitors, maybe. And you just don't want to like manually move tabs next to each other. I guess I don't have an ultra-wide monitor. I have a. I don't know, what is this, 32? Like, it's big enough for me. I don't need a huge monitor. This one's a little bigger. I don't know what this one is. I have 3 monitors. I wanted 4, but I just couldn't arrange it on my desk in a way that made sense. Use split view on your 4K TV. Okay, see, I can see that. Like, yeah, maybe that's a good use case. But it's annoying. Okay, all right, what are we doing here? We're going to shoot these guys. Did that even hit?
Since you don't seem willing to do the world a favor and kill yourself.
Couldn't hear ya. It felt like I was missing the first several shots. There was another one called Ironsides, right? That's a vacuum. There you are. Iron Belly. Alright, well, they seem to be short range, so... Yep. I mean, nothing beats Eliza's rifle versus robot. Yeah, I'm still in caution, but I don't see any red, so... And this looks like a place with robots. Wow. He had 5 axes on him, huh? Alright, well, it'd be cool to see what's in here. This game is inconsistent with the way it uses electrical. So if we step wrong, we might literally be killed. Or there's no way to take damage here. We don't know until we try. It's handy when in Discord and email. or Discord and chat, etc. when you're trying to keep two separate platforms. Yeah, I could see it with a big screen, but I accidentally opened it on my Chrome window, which is already a half a screen, so then it made it so I couldn't do anything. Oh, look at this! How cool is this? Hey, look! It's a little model of the village. Cool! I had no idea this was here. Oh, that's fun. Alright. Yeah, that's really cool. And let's go in here. How do I get in here? Oh, a map, just like in the sink. Hey! The snow globe! I completely forgot about the snow globe. Hey! The very last place we went on the map happens to be the place with the snow globe. I knew we were forgetting stuff, but I mean, the snow globe could have been outside too. But how funny is that? I found the limited edition Mojave landmark snow globe. Snow globe is an added to your collection at Lucky 38, and 2,000 caps. Just hand it to me. Mad scientist scrubs. Hey, all right. And look at this, a terminal even. We even get a terminal. They're gonna feed us a little morsel of lore. Begin weather test. Oh, hold on. Let's save. Is this supposed to be a weather test for Higgs Village? Oh, if I do it here, does it actually change it at Higgs Village? No, it looks like it just does it here. Huh. Alright, we're making it rain. Yeah, I'll leave that test running. I mean, it is a meteorological station, so it makes sense. Alright, let's check the website. Just make sure we're not missing anything. Weather test has performed a... Oh, hey, there. I mean, I don't know if I would have seen this on the way out, but remember this dirt pile here? The weather test wipes this away, and then you can open up the soggy duffel bag. Now, as fun and interesting as a unique container is, there's nothing of interest in here. Much like the last unique container that I opened, and there's nothing of interest there. So, it's a fun little addition. I sort of question why they did it that way, but it is what it is. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay, we still have a couple more quests here, so... Alright, what do? Do we look up to make sure we got all the upgrades, which I know we didn't because we did not get all the seed packs, or do we do our other two quests? I'm looking at the clock and I feel like we've got just enough time for those two things. Okay, well, I'm going to pull up the Sync Auto Doc. I'm going to read this. I know you can't see what I'm seeing. Technically, it would just be a little difficult, plus I don't want to dox myself. So I will do my best to read what I'm seeing to limit your boredom with the fact that you actually can't see anything. So let's pull up the world map while we do this. And let's see. Okay, so I am on the Sync Auto Doc. So I have the Sync page, and then I can go to each sub page, and let's see what things we can do here. Okay, here we go. So there's all the quest, and it says what it does, and then there's the implants. I believe we have all these implants, so let's just confirm. Yeah, it's a perk. So it is the Implant C13, done. Implant M5, done. Y3, Y7, done. So those are the implants it can do. So we're done. It can also do haircuts, which I think we've already got. And oh, I'm sorry. What's this? It can respec traits, one-time use. I am clicking on that. Traits modify. Yeah, I know what traits are. I know a list of traits. I don't need a list of traits. Traits modify aspects of the game. Yes, I know that. With Old World Blues add-on, the Sync Autodocs, once activated, can be asked for a psychological evaluation. That is already an option, so that's not something we haven't done. That's just an option. That will essentially serve as a one-time option to reassign the courier's traits. Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get rid of Skilled. Skilled gives me +5 points to everything. I don't need Skilled now. I'm going to give me something that does a little bit more damage. So when you're skilled, you gain +5 points to every skill, and you suffer minus 10% experience gain from now on. Don't need it. Who cares? I am excited. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. Okay, cool. I'm going to keep Wild Wasteland because I just feel like it fits with my playthrough. So, I don't know. But I don't know what I'm going to do. Like fast shots. Guns and energy weapons you fire are 20% less accurate. Built to destroy, 3% critical chance, but then weapon condition decays 15% faster. 15% is a really high experience. Kamikaze gives you 10 action points, but -2 damage threshold and -15% damage resistance. Yeah, boy, these trade-offs. I think this is why I picked Skilled, because the trade-offs are just... The trade-offs are really harsh. Yeah, I'm looking at the traits, and I'm just thinking, boy, these are really quite... there's some Old World Blues traits. Did you know this? Okay, so Early Bird, +2 special attributes. Oh, no. Hoarder, I just 25 carry weight. Oh, but -1 special attributes when equipment is below 160. Okay, well, that's dumb. Hot-Blooded, 15% damage when below 50% health. But also you lose perception and agility when below 50% health. That could be okay, like if I'm just trying to survive and it does that. Oh, this is where you got Logan's Loophole from. So those of you who don't know, I don't know if I mentioned this when I was looking at the traits originally, but Logan's Loophole is a reference to the classic movie Logan's Run, a movie I saw many times as a kid. It is a bizarre movie. I don't know why I watched it as a kid, but sometimes we lived in a place where we had 3 VHS tapes. So it was Beaches, Roddy Kid, and Logan's Run. What else are you going to do? Beaches with Bette Midler. About cancer. It was just like I was like 5 watching that movie. I did not understand it at all. Knew it was sad. All right. Well, we're gonna do the trait thing. I don't even care. We're gonna do the trait thing. We're gonna respec our traits. We'll figure that out. Okay. So we're good on the sync, right? So the auto dock, we're good. Now let's pull up the biological research station. So I'm doing this all in the wiki, by the way, and I'll put it in the chat, and I'll put it. Yeah, that should work. And I'll put it in the YouTube video as well. Okay, so biological research station. Let's see. What did we get? Did we get everything with him? Okay. So I did the quest. Oh, wait a second. So this is telling me there's more to do with the field research. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of spoilers. I'm going to pull up the quest for the field research. Because, okay, this will trigger after completing all my friends have off switches and influencing people. The 2 outlined appliances are the jukebox and the biological research station. Not directly upgraded through this quest, are given material that expands their function. Oh. So I need to go... Oh. That's interesting. Sorry, I know I said I was going to read this, but now I'm like kind of stuck because it's telling me to go to the Forbidden Zone, so I can't actually complete this test and quest until like the end game, I'm guessing. The 4th audio tape. Okay. So oh, hey, good news. So I have all the audio tapes, the opera singer, giant tarantula, Gabe's bark, and I've got all of those. And then the last one is in the Forbidden Zone. So let's skip to the seed packets, which is technically part of this quest, but the quest isn't going to trigger until I get that one, which is a little strange. So one seed packet can be found at the X-22 Botanical Garden, which I got that one. I remember that. Where one also acquires a personality chip. Which, yes, I got that. So that's why we were there. It's on the 2nd level of the building. Yep, blah, blah, blah. We did that. Another seed packet, here we go, sits near the fountain in the northeast of Signal Hills Transmitter. Okay. And then a 3rd seed packet can be found north of the 2nd seed packet across the metal pipe. Great. That is an actionable direction. That is something we can go do right now. And the reason we didn't find it is it's frankly not inside any building. So what's going to happen is we're going to get... Okay, we're not surrounded by enemies this time teleporting here. Once we get that jukebox tape, then it's going to auto-complete this quest because we just did it. Okay, now let's read these instructions together. Let me remove the waypoint. Let me pull out the gun. Because honestly, I'm looking at that going, what is this? No, okay. Okay, I think we're going to find it this way. Okay, here we go. One seed pack. Okay, no. Another seed packet sits near a foundation northeast of the Signal building. Okay, so this is northeast. It might actually not be across from here. That might have been a mistake. Actually, now that I'm saying that, it's probably here, right? Well, hold on. Let's look around real quick. Because then it says a 3rd seed packet could be found north of the 2nd noted. Okay, so north. It might be that way. Sorry. I'm not super great about following instructions on the wiki, I've noticed. It says northeast foundation. Okay, so this is like objectively northeast. Let's cross here. Okay, see, look at this. Okay, we're in the right spot. It's all planty stuff over here, so we're in the right spot. Let's pull out our laser rifle. Works well versus these things. You can't poison me. Wow. They are taking a million shots. And there's the seed packet. All right. Yeah, just never crossed over here. That's all there is to it. We're still in caution, but I don't see any enemies. Great. Some good plant loot over here, too. Oh, that doesn't say foundation. It says fountain, doesn't it? It does. It says fountain, not foundation. Yikes. Have I mentioned I have dyslexia? I don't talk about it a whole lot. Unless somebody asks me, or I read something wrong, and then I talk about it constantly. Okay, I like this whole looking through the wiki thing. Sometimes it feels cheap. But at the same time, you know, like we just missed it. We just missed it. So we can chalk it up to we missed it. And so we didn't really loot this, but now here we are. So this is just north. I'm guessing it's across here. If I had written that, I would have said, like, north to another area or something. This is another planty area, so this seems right. We got 1,000,000 hours to loot that. I wonder why that is. Is that something with my skill? Or have they always been that slow? I thought that... Oh.
See how I abstract my rage, think tank? I hold you in such disdain, I generalize my hatred for you!
He's cosplaying. Something red on the map, like this direction, or 2 red things, but I'm wondering if they just spawned or no. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's just look around very carefully for the seed packet to see if I missed it. Otherwise, we're going to keep walking along this path. The fact that there are more spore plants makes me think that there are that it's over there. That's my theory. But let's not. Oh, here it is. Never mind. Nice. All right. Well, let's just go over there just for funsies. There's 2 more. Yeah, there's 2 more red markers on the map. Oh. This is, yeah, okay, so I've been here. This is the first place you get the seed packet from. So if you actually, that actually is really cool. I like that. It's all connected, which makes sense for plants that maybe are planting themselves or propagating through wind or through small animal movement or lobotomite movement in this case. So I actually kind of like that. That's pretty cool. That it's all technically connected. Great. Okay, while we are still in danger, let's here, just for my own sake, we're gonna do this. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this quest is, but it's fine. Okay, so now we have all the plant seeds. So the biological research station is done. We can't complete the jukebox because it's end game. So, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so we've got... Now we have the... that's the jukebox. Okay, the book chute. The book chute can do pre-war books. And it can also break down pencils, lead, scrap metal. So we're good on the book chute. We've completed the book chute. Light switch 1. Hold on. Light switch 1 is found in the room next to the toaster and laid back personality. Light switch 2 raises intelligence, science, and repair. Is that what it does? Did I just ignore that because my skills are 100? So we don't have it anyways. Okay, let's double check light switch 1 doesn't do anything else. I think we're actually good. I think we have everything, but I'm just double checking because this is kind of fun. Yeah, that's it. So that's the smart light. Yep. Oh, and we can only have 1 light at a time. That's why. Okay. Okay, so we have... Oh, so we're good on light switch 1, light switch 2, Muggy. We're good on Muggy. The second upgrade, we already did that. The sink allows you to fill up bottles. We already did that. Okay, the central intelligence unit acts as a hub, and it can turn off on the personalities. I can see that if you're just like really annoyed. It does restock like other merchants. Okay, toaster. He can do superheated. It can also repair other appliances. Done. Okay, we've done everything. Wow. All right, cool. So the only thing we hadn't done through the natural quest progression... Oh, I have too many tabs open now. The only thing we didn't do through the natural progression was get the seed packets. I think that's actually really cool. I don't know what this test is. I'll be completely honest. I have forgotten entirely. Oh, come on. That's on me. I should have pulled out a better gun before I started shooting. Everywhere I teleport, it seems like there's enemies. Good. We good? Okay. So now, because we can't finish field research, we're going to do the X8 data retrieval. We're really close to finishing out this DLC. So I think what's going to happen, I'm just looking at the clock. I think what's going to happen is we are going to basically do the main quest next time. And that actually kind of works out perfectly, timing-wise. I'm excited about that. And what we're about to do right now, I have no idea. So this could take 10 seconds, but it says release the unusual specimen into the testing area. I don't even know what that means. Our dog friend Roxy is still alive. Number 3 goal of the DLC is keep Roxy alive. Number 1 goal, visit all locations. Check. Number 2 goal, upgrade all the sync items that we can. Check. Number 3 goal, keep Roxy alive. So far, so checked. I don't know what we're about to do, though. Just, like, I just have no idea. Oh, no, remember? We got the key to this. We got the key to this. Okay, so let's save this. I don't know what's here or not here, whatever, but we got the key to this. Oh! Okay, that's on me. I thought they were in a cage, and I was like, well, if they're in a cage, I'm not going to kill them. Well. You know what? This whole time we've been here, we haven't used any drugs, because I was so afraid of getting addicted. Let's do it. Now's the time. Oh, that's right. I forgot. This is the worst weapon to pull out when you, when you're just dealing with that. Okay, so we're really close to dying. Could not be in a worse position, trapped in a corner. Now, fortunately, because it's Fallout New Vegas based on Fallout 3, we can just hit tab and relax. Take a little sip of our lemon LaCroix. Because we got all the time in the world. As long as you can get the Pip-Boy up, you can survive. We'll have to use one of our 201 stim packs. And while we're here, let's just use a Rad-X just to say we did. Oh, nope, Radaway is what I meant to click. Click the wrong thing. And, let's get back to it. I'm actually, no joke, I have a Med-X on, and I'm using the Implant. And I want to tell you this. I was down to 60 health, and now I'm down to 100 health. I am so close to dying. I don't know why the auto stim pack's not using, but, or maybe it did, but yeah, that 3 of these guys trapping me in the corner is legit too much for me. It's a little crazy how many shots I take. And again, I wasn't going to shoot them because I thought the door was closed. This seems like a great time to have some thick red paste. What do you think? Thick red paste. far as we know, he didn't take a scratch. Exactly. This, I guess this is technically where I need to be for the quest also, so I guess that makes sense. Whatever. It's the last quest of the day. I'm just gonna loot everything. I don't care. Got 1,357,000 because that's what that dog gun shoots. Oh! Schematics! So what does this do? It's funny that this game has schematics, it has upgrades, it has sonic things. I don't know. It's a little strange. Okay, schematics for upgrading the K9000 Cyberdog brain gun with a particularly aggressive and loyal cybernetic dog brain in a feisty red biogel suspension. I don't know what that means. Does that mean I have to harvest a different brain and it will just make that gun better? Wait, also, how do I get up here? Whoa, whoa, whoa. How do I get up here? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think I have been on the other side of that door, and I guess I'm getting here now. Okay, so let's, I don't know, let's activate this terminal, see what happens. Release unusual specimen. How about we do this first? Shipping department. I've just received the latest shipment of dogs for the CyberDog experiment process, but, well, frankly, I think our supplier screwed us. The animals must be basically feral. Every time we get close to the shipping kennels, they let out the most god-awful hissing and, well, rattling. Yes. Please advise and lockdown. So I think we actually, yeah, we read these. Okay, let's release the specimen. Did I save? Let's do a save. I think, first of all, I don't know where we're gonna release it, but I'm gonna, I guess, assume that we're gonna release some like super aggressive night stalker. Is that what they're called? Night stalker? I should know. So with that assumption, let's do that and see what happens. And let's pull out our hyper breeder, which works great with the implant as long as it's charged up. Okay, here we go. We're ready? I released them into the testing area. That scared me. I accidentally opened the door. Release them into the testing area. Okay, hold on. Let's read the quest. I don't know what's going on. Activate the institutional test. The data retrieval test basic. Oh, we're going back to this. Replay basic. So there's going to be an unusual specimen in here. What a weird little thing we've done. All right. Let's go. Oh! It's just the test with Night Stalkers. Oh, that's all the unusual specimen is it's just the test with Night Stalkers. Oh, okay. All right. That's fine. Yeah, all right. I've already killed like 50 of them. As long as 3 of them don't get me in the corner, we should be okay. Huh. I've never thrown an object in this game. Well, I guess I've thrown grenades. That was fun. Yeah, I'm trying to think like what gun is best for these guys. Do you think this would be good? If I change ammo type, maybe? Hollow point? Well, let's try it. Let's try it. I've never even tried hollow point, so let's try the hollow point. Yeah, after I came in here very early on, because the quests for this area are very early on, and I didn't come back after I upgraded the emitter. Alright, I'm not going to be concerned with every single little piece of loot. So I still just do the quest? Is that what I'm doing? So even though I've done this quest before, I'm doing the quest again, but this time with Night Stalkers. And then I guess I'm going to do it again with... Oh, well, too bad I destroyed... Yeah, too bad I destroyed the turret. I think I can turn it against me now, or turn it against them. Okay, let's try. I want to try what a hollow point does. I'd say the hollow point does about as well as a laser gun, because that guy took, what, 12 shots? That's about what a laser rifle is doing, although that one took a little bit more. I didn't get any crits. This test seems strange. I kind of want to just pop a stealth boy and just rush it. Like, it just seems very strange to, like, worry so much about, like, make sure I get every single little thing. It's just like, who cares? I forgot where I was going. I guess that doesn't help. And the enemies are so perceptive. One more. This guy is annoying. Ah! More than one. Okay, so I'm saying hollow point, nah, because it's like just as many shots as the laser rifle. Here, let me eat some thick red paste. And then let me pull out the gun that... There we go. I mean, they're not kidding when it comes to damage. All right. All right, where is this other record? I totally skipped it. Is it right here? No. What is the point of this? to get this far in the game, you have to... You would have had to have completed this. So it's like, this is just... It's just annoying. Oh, I guess it would be like if you were using the other... Oh boy. Medics is worn off? Wow, I took that forever ago. I guess it'd be like if you were using the other sound files, then you wouldn't be able to do it. Alright, there we go. Alright, one more. Upstairs, right? I like how we're still in caution. We're running around with 100 sneak and a stealth boy on, and we're just in caution constantly. Terminal locked. Okay. Okay, done. Exit the testing area. There's probably a shortcut through there. Right? Yes? Stealth boys are lasting a long time. Alright, let's see if I can get the drop on them. That helped. Stealth actually helped here. Oh no! So remember how I had trouble with 3 of them? Here's 4. Alright, here's what we do. Let's go, like, we're almost done. We're almost done here. So let's drink all battle brew. We've got like 5 more plus ingredients to make 10 more. Battle brew, damage resistance plus 35. Like, are you kidding me? I don't even know how good that is. We're gonna find out. My armor! Look at my armor! No wonder. Alright. Wow, yeah. We were down... I forgot what number it was. We were down like 6. I didn't quite see it. Wow, okay. That's what happens when you take a beating. Okay, so let's go... What gun do we want to use for this? Yeah, I feel like laser rifle. I think laser rifle is the right one here. Okay, now we're gonna go crazy with the chems. We're gonna go buff out. Boom, buff out like crazy. We're gonna eat that desert salad I've been talking about for weeks. We don't... Did I already do this? We're gonna pop an implant. We're gonna do a little jet. We're gonna do a little medics. I've become addicted to medics. Suboptimal. We figured it was gonna happen. We're gonna go a little psycho. And, I don't know, that should be enough. He didn't do much damage to us. I think that 35 damage resistance from the battle brew is no joke. Alright, I was a little cavalier saying like, oh, let's just rush this. I'm tired of this. I did not realize there was going to be like 5 of them right there. Okay. Now we do the advanced, I guess. And then we do it again with cyber dogs? Is that what I'm understanding? Or is that just like for funsies? This is taking longer than I had planned. Oh. Well, you know what this is. It's a weapon repair kit, that's what it is. I know a weapon repair kit when I see one. Which, consider we just used 2. Sounds great. Kennel. Oh, yeah, see? This is the upper... This is the upper shelf here. Combat armor... Eh. From below in the kennel, I had noted that, hey, there was an area up here, and I thought I knew how to get here, and it turns out I did, in fact, know how to get here. I guess that's pretty cool. Alright, nothing too exciting. Actually, now that I say that, I think this is actually a much faster path. Oh, there was a loot there I could have got. Oh well. Yeah, this gets me back here. That's way faster. Okay, so let's go... Advanced test. I don't know what the advanced test is going to do different than the other test, but we're still on the X8 data retrieval test quest. And that quest just continues. That, I would say that's something about this DLC that I think either you like or you don't like. I could actually see people feeling both ways, which is just... It's a lot of repetition.
Students, this is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Boros.
Alright, what lesson did we learn last time? Chems. I think that was the lesson we learned last time, but let's also just use the stealth pack, because it's not going to matter. We'll do a Sierra Madre Martini. We only have one frag mine. I was gonna use that when we got to the 5 enemies again. All right, let's give the Tesla cannon another shot here. It didn't really do that great. I mean, it uses 5 shots. It killed him in 4. Laser rifle takes like 10. So it's using like considerably more bullets total. We have 2,000 energy weapons, that one. We never use that type of gun. Yeah, I think laser rifle is just better. Do these respawn? Like, what is the point of this? I actually don't want to remove that force field. I could. I don't see a benefit to it, though. It's just more things are going to see me. Wow, did I seriously miss 95%? 3 shots?
You are in the library. Be quiet here and filled with...
Oh! There's protectrons! That I was not expecting. This battle brew, I've taken no damage, by the way. That laser that was just blasting me, it did nothing. Where is the other student record? What? I literally... Oh, here it is. Okay, I literally just did this. I thought I was taking a shortcut. I took a long cut. Okay, here we go. Battle brew worn off. That battle brew is no joke. So I'm going to make more of those. Like 10 before I leave here. I mean, it's a recipe, so I have it now forever, so I guess I don't, like, need to, quote-unquote, make them.
Please place all filthy propaganda books in the incinerator chute in the sink, especially those with funny pictures of me in them.
Okay, this guy's way more danger than the turret, which is so funny. Miss, 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 miss. I literally just missed 4 shots at 95%. Explain that to me. What is the point of that? If something like that is even possible? I definitely have seen it when it's something like, oh, it hit the corner or something. Yeah, things like that happen. That was BS. Wait, I missed one of the student records? Where's the last student record? Wait, did I seriously miss the student record? Alright, well. Since apparently these regenerate. Wow, that like blasted things. Why did I do such a bad job this time? Oh, I just didn't click it, maybe? I am so confused. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what I did wrong. It's here. It's saying it's literally right here.
Commencing lawful use of deadly force.
Oh, is it? Hey, Pithy, is it upstairs? Is it? Yeah. Okay, I'm just okay. I mean, I did this, what, 3 minutes ago, and apparently forgot? Did they move the location? All right, no, I'm just bad at this game. Now this is going a little longer than I had planned. Is this it? No. Where is the student record? Oh boy. Joker, you're losing your mind here. I mean, there's a quest log. Okay, I mean, I guess it's through here, I guess? I don't know. Okay, we already know there's going to be a billion enemies on this other side, right? Do a plasma grenade. No?
Please stand clear. This is now.
That didn't work at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Alright. We got plenty of this stuff back at the base, so let's just... Yeah. We're actually running low on implants. It's our first time, I think, getting down to 2. I always forget you can't switch to this gun after you do an implant, because it has to recharge. Pretty big plasma explosion. Okay, here we go. I think I just forgot where the records were. Weirdly. Oh! Terrible timing to reload. I'm tired of this missing, though. I gotta say. Like, I'm actually pretty tired of it. How am I missing? All right, this is our last implant. Yeah, I can't switch weapons because we just used the implant. I mean, I know it's maybe at close range you can say like, oh, it's a rifle, so you can't shoot them if they're too close. I'll buy that, but we were missing 95% in the hallway 10 feet away. That's got to be some kind of bug. Ooh, a level up. Alright, well. Let's get melee to 90, I guess. Maybe there's some perk at 90 that would be funny for us to get. Alright, level 46. Let's scroll all the way down and see if there's a new one for level 46 that we're interested in. No. Okay, so the next one's not until 50 in terms of a new one. So we might just do yeah, we might just increase endurance, we could increase our luck. That may be fun. Increase our luck one more, and then we'll really, our last two casinos will really just we'll just like really blow through there. You know what? That actually sounds really fun. Okay, I'm gonna look real quick. If I don't see any other perks I want, I'm getting luck. I think that sounds fun. Yeah, here we go. See? Ninja perk grants you the power when attacking with either melee or unarmed, you gain 15% critical. I was gonna say, I knew we were gonna unlock some other things by getting unarmed up there. But it's fine. Yeah. I mean, things like Action Boy, 15 more action, that's probably like maybe one more shot. Like, sure, those things, that's all fine and good. Light step, don't need it now because we're just resistant to explosions, essentially. Would have been helpful earlier. Splash damage, just all explosives have 25% larger area effect. Yeah. I wouldn't get that until after you get the one that increases your damage resistance. I don't know. Being over encumbered no longer prevents you from fast travel. I don't know. I guess that's like a nice to have perk, I guess. Yeah, I'm Plasma Spaz. We don't even use our plasma gun, so I'm glad I never got that one. Apparently Mysterious and Stranger or Mysterious Stranger just like never shows up. So let's, we're not using shotguns. Shotguns are super powerful in this game if you get all the shotgun related perks. Quick Draw would be cool, but not cool enough to care. So yeah, I think we're going intense training. Is that weird? Let me see. What's our special? Exclamation point special. I'm gonna look at my own special stats because I can't leave this menu. So we started with 6, and then we got 1 from the implant and 1 from intense training. 7, 8. So we have 8 now. Are there any more? No, there's no more perks. So, yep, we're gonna do it. I don't know. And maybe this is dumb, but I don't care. It sounds fun to me. So we're going luck. We could go strength 1, honestly. That probably would be better for some of the weapons we're trying to haul around, but nah, we're going luck. That sounds fun. That means when we wear our lucky shades, which we're not wearing for this DLC because we're trying to be on theme, but this means when we wear our lucky shades, we will we'll be able to have 9 luck, and then we put on our naughty nightgown, we'll have 10 luck. We'll be unstoppable. Oh, we can try roulette again. Okay, in case we're ambushed. Prepare. Okay, no ambush. Unusual specimen test results. We're retrieving results. Okay, we did it. DNA Agent Perk. Your study of the abominations created at the Big MT is granting you plus damage, 10 damage bonus versus Night Stalkers. Okay, so Cazadors, you get it by killing them. And This you get it by doing the quest. So we just finished the X8 data retrieval test. Yeah. Okay. There's literally 2 quests left, gang, which is talk to the people in the think tank and the main quest. So we're going to do that next time. Can we just not be under attack for once? That'd be great. No. Oh, literally right there. Literally right there. Okay, great. Today was a very productive day. Let's recap. Between streams, I'll deal all this stuff, and I'll get more equipment and more thick red paste and all kinds of stuff. But let's talk about what we actually did. So what we actually did today was we, I think we started. Now I'm kind of not remembering. We started with completing the, oh boy, what was the name of the quest? Was it the X-13? Well, we completed the test that we hadn't finished last time with the suit. Yes, the Project X-13. There was one more test we hadn't done. It was a fun test. I like the stealth test. I don't mind the test. I know some people dislike them, but I find them to be, even though you're repeating the same areas, it's like a little different. That one was getting old though. The last one I just did. Then we finished the Influence People quest, which is literally go around and getting all the upgrades. Then on our own, we got additional upgrades of the seeds. Another big milestone, although not technically a quest, but worth mentioning, is we found every single location in the game. And then we finished things off by doing the X8 data retrieval test, which is connected directly to... Excuse me. Which is connected directly to the Night Stalkers. My brain is not working. Okay, so I'm going to add the seeds that I picked up. It's the only last thing we haven't done. Let's pick up our seeds here.
Yeah, baby. Just slip it in.
Okay, and now we're going to process the seeds. And so we come back in a few days and we'll have more plant added, which is pretty cool. I do want to do the personality test to change my trait, but let's do that last. Not last, but let's do that next time, because I think that'll be kind of fun. So there we go. We're going to call it there. We're going to save it. I think I came in here with a goal of really exploring the Big MT, and I think I did that. I think I've done every quest here. I'll double check. I think we've done every quest that we can do, because there's literally just these ones left, which we'll do next time. We went to every location. We got every unique item, as far as I know. We've got all kinds of perks and implants, and just it's been really fun. And I'm going to reiterate this again. This should be the first DLC. This is the first DLC you do, because honestly, the upgrades you get are really cool, and I think it'd be a little bit easier at a lower level. The monsters scale with you, and everything here is pretty tough. So that's my 2 cents, and we've already saved, but I'm obsessed with saving, so let's just save again. And we're going to call it there. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Happy holidays. If you're on YouTube, you're like, what are you talking about holidays? That was 3 days ago. Well, oh well. Too late. Holidays are over for you on YouTube, but for everybody else, I do appreciate you being here. And the plan is to continue Saturday. And we'll see, for those of you live on Twitch right now, we'll see about some bonus streams and stuff. So check the Discord. Keep up with the Discord if you can. That's where I will post if we're going to do bonus streams. But other than that, I'm planning to be back Saturday, and we'll find a time next week to do our stream. I don't really want to do New Year's Eve. I think that might be kind of strange. So, okay. Bye, everybody.